Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. Come on in here. Come on in here. Hey, Cutting Edge. Nice to see you, baby. Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know y'all saying, dang, Yo thoughts going live late. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I feel like talking. I feel like talking. I'm coming, y'all. I'm just getting situated right in my little desk space right here, lighting my incense and some things like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to have a good time tonight. Oh, yeah. Because I want to talk about the title. Y'all see the title? It's called Get It Off Your Chest. Yeah, that's what I want people to do tonight. Get it off your chest. I'm right here and I'm coming. I'm just getting my little situation straight. Y'all come on in here. I know it might take a minute because y'all ain't think I was going live. I ain't think I was going live either. But now that I'm here, I'm gonna sit here and wait till some of y'all come in. You know, I was told don't nobody come and watch me. But for those that are watching me, that I know watch me, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Peace and blessings, Miss Chicago. Come on in, baby. Nice to see you. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to get some things off y'all chest. That's what I want to talk about. Getting stuff off your chest. Uh-huh. I'm coming up, y'all. Look, I went and got me one of my little shooters. So I'm gonna have my little operation right here with my little incense burning. Hey, Justine, what's up, baby? I'm glad to see you. Glad you could come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all come on, keep coming in. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get in here. I'm gonna let y'all see my lovely place in five, four, three, five, four, three. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. I don't know if somebody else is live or not. I think everybody else went live for the day, right? I think so. We're gonna see. Hang on 1 minute, y'all. Here I come. Had to get my little incense going. Here I come. Here I come. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, I had to get my little smokes going. You know me. I have to get the situation right. Have to get the vibration flowing and right. Okay, y'all, come on in. Listen, check this out, y'all. So I was thinking, and when I started thinking, stuff started moving. It's a lot of people walking around with a whole lot of shit on their chest, and I wonder why. Because back in my day, if you had something to say and all that kind of stuff, you get that shit off your chest, right? That's why a whole bunch of y'all walking around here with chest pains and high blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. Because y'all holding too much stuff in. And I've always been the kind of person that if something's bothering me, I'm not gonna hold it to the next day. I ain't gonna do all of that. I'm gonna get the shit off my chest. And I think that if more people would get stuff off their chest, it'll be less problems in this world, right? Now, when I say get stuff off your chest, it's a way to do that, right? Right? So I can remember when my aunts, I had aunts, right? And all of them didn't get along. Let's just say that. And we used to have little cookouts and family gatherings and stuff like that. And the aunties used to have a little problem, but by us being children, what they do? They made the children go outside, right? Go play, get out of grown folks' conversation, right? And a lot of y'all got a bunch of children in a grown folks' conversation. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what they used to do is they take us and tell us to get out the way. And if they thought the argument was going to be real heated, they would go into a room and shut the door, and it would just be them two. And they'd be working things out. You could hear raised voices and shit. You might hear a little rumbling, but when they came out, everything was cool. And I think we need to get back to that. Hey, Angel B, what's up, baby? Thanks for coming. I think we need to get back to that. I think we need to get back to this understanding. But so, what happened to all the grown men and women? Because see, that's grown folk shit. Grown folks get open their mouth and say what's going on. They don't hide behind these little avatars and all this old kind of stuff with all that old knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone shit. They say what's on their mind. Why? Because they grown and they know how they feel. They know how to communicate. They know how to express themselves. They don't be hiding behind all kinds of things, all that tip typing and shit. See, I'm not that kind of person. If I got a problem with you, you're gonna know it, right? You're gonna know it. One way or the other. Either I'm gonna express myself to you or I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna avoid you. You see what I'm saying? And I think that you need to, if that person is important to you, like I say, a family member or somebody that you're gonna see all the time, then of course you would take more time into getting that understanding with that person. But if a person don't really matter to you, you keep it moving. This little piece of hair is getting on my nerve, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You just keep it moving, right? You just go ahead and do what you got to do, right? Just move around. But yeah, let me see what you're saying, baby. Eight watching. Yeah, eight. Yeah, it's 10 now. Just saying, get it right, baby. Get it right. Hey, James, how you doing, baby? Blessings to you. Well, it's actually 9 because we know one will always watch. I told her that she gonna always be watching. You can learn something today too. But y'all keep coming on in here so y'all can learn something from the old girl. Look, all of this, all these subliminals that you guys be doing and all that old kind of crazy stuff. I don't understand it. I'm gonna drop this link, and I'm always open to you guys can talk to each other. If you got a problem with somebody, why don't you get that shit off your chest? Let me tell you why it's important to do so. When you hold in emotions that you contain emotions. See, first of all, emotions are supposed to be released, right? Emotions are supposed to be released. You're not supposed to hold your emotions in. If you want to laugh or cry, those things, your body is designed to release those energies, right? And if you hold in a lot of energies, what happened to you? You'll let her bust your chest wide open. So I'm saying get it off your chest, right? Because when I go and I lay down at night, I sleep good, man. I sleep good. Even though I don't sleep but a few hours at night, I sleep really good. Sometimes I don't even remember my dreams. And when I do dream, it's an important dream to remember. You did? Right? But a lot of y'all walking around because you, first of all, full of shit. I'm talking about literally. You're full of shit and you're holding in too much emotions, too many emotions that you don't express them. You don't get them out of you, right? So, because you have to make room for new things. Just like, when you breathe, is a reason why you breathe in and you breathe out. Is a reason. That's life. Breath is life. That energy is the same way. You don't have to get that stuff off your chest. So, I'm here to say if anybody got a problem with me, I'm going to drop the link. Come on up here and talk to me. I'm a grown woman, and you should be a grown woman or a man to say what you got to say. You understand? Right? And I'm doing it for you because I know how to control my emotions and energy. But I'm doing it specifically for you guys, right? So y'all can get that shit off your chest, whatever it is, right? And there's respectful ways to do so. You don't have to be, and listen, how many ways can you call a person a bitch? Unless you know how to speak another language, you can only call them one way, right? So I'm just saying, you can express yourself without having to do all that. Okay, hey James, how you doing, baby? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Blessings to you too. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this link and we're gonna talk about some emotions. We're gonna talk about getting shit off your chest. All right. Anybody? And then here's another thing. If you just want to come up and talk to me, you can talk to me. It don't have to be, like I said, it don't have to be nothing bad. But if you have something going on with you in your life and shit, and you want to get it off your chest, you can't talk to your mama, brother, sister, cousin. Get the shit off your chest. Here I am. Let's go. Don't be scared. Grown folks talk. They don't do all that old crazy shit. I'm not used to that. I wasn't raised like that. I'm used to men talking to men, mano a mano, one on one, and handling business and situations. I'm used to women. I'm talking about women getting together and talking and handling situations, right? And I told y'all this before. I got a lot of new subscribers too, and thank you guys, all of you guys, for clicking into the old girl. Listen, for centuries, I'm talking about for centuries in my family, the women and the men used to separate at certain times of the year, right? The men would stay with the men and the women would stay with the women. We would go on a 3-day vacation from one another, right? The women would take the children with them, right? But they had to be a certain age. They couldn't be under 12, right? We would go on my grandmother's land and we would have trailers there and we would camp out there. No men allowed. And we would have activities where the oldest woman in the family would sit there and we would have sessions where we could talk about any and everything that pertains to living this life, right? If we had problems with each other, we work it out right there. We had mediators there to help us work these things out as a family, right? When we left that space, when the women left that space and came back and joined our men, the men was having a good time too, because they would be down in the garage, down up underneath the tent and stuff like that, having our little drinks and playing cards and gambling, doing that thing, right? They would go out to bars and stuff. And someone was messing with other women. We didn't give a damn because we were down here doing that thing as a woman. Men did what men did. Women did what women did. When we got back together, everybody go to our little families and stuff. That a husband and wife, a boyfriend, girl, wherever it is, and we just continue to build until once a year we'll go and we'll separate. Like I said, and did what we did. That was our therapy. We didn't have to go sit on no couches and all that old kind of bullshit and talk to strangers. We didn't have to do that, right? We got along that way. But I noticed on this thing right here, everybody saying all this and doing all this, and but ain't nobody, man or woman, enough to meet one another and sit down and have a conversation about what's on their chest or what's bothering you about that person, right? Because if I ran afoul to somebody, I want to know what I did because you might have misunderstood my actions. It could be something simple, and most arguments are simple, right? And everybody ain't gonna get along. And I told y'all before, if I don't like you, I don't fuck with you. Period. Don't be mad at me. We don't click. It's all good. This is a big damn world. People all over the place, all over the world. Find somebody that connect with you. Don't get mad if you don't fuck around. We don't get it. We not there. It's all good. Shit. Don't if it don't fit, don't force it. Fuck it. I'm dropping the link. Y'all know what I'm saying. Shit. I just gotta tell y'all. Because it kind of irritates me to see that because that's how people get hurt. That's why you have all these misunderstandings on these YouTube streets and people coming to want to do drive-bys and ride-bys. I'm telling you now, you ride by this way, that'll be the last time you see the streets. There's no threat. That's a fact. Because everybody, you know, the thing is, self-preservation is the first law of nature, and I protect mine. I hear people talking about Geminis, but y'all know nothing about these Leos. You dig? That's what I am. Okay, and going to that sign and all that old crazy shit. Really, those signs was made up. You need to dig deeper about how these horoscopes came to be, right? Let me drop this link right here. Hold on. Okay, I ain't been doing this thing for a minute. Let me get in this little section right here. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. You ain't gonna never have a prosperous life if you keep on focusing on other people and their shit. You need to do your own thing. I think you're supposed to do control V. I think that's the shit. I don't know. It ain't doing it. I don't know why. Let me see. Take the caps off. I'm gonna figure it out. I forgot. I know when I don't do this thing in a minute. Hey, Cutting Edge, you in there? Drop the link for me, baby. The link so they can come up on this thing. Hold on, let me pull this thing closer. I think it's Control V. That's what I always been doing. But yeah, y'all, it'd be a whole lot of unnecessary stuff going on. This thing ain't doing shit. I don't know why. Hey, Sassy, how you doing, baby? And I know you know what I'm talking about because you're a woman around about the same around in my age group. We all as women, we used to get together and we used to talk about our problems with the family and all that. We ain't talk behind each other's back and all that. We said what we had to say and keep it moving. Hey, Salaya Binya, nice to see you, baby. Nice to see you. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in though. Yeah, oh, and it's 24 people in here? What? Child, what y'all talking about? We're gonna learn something today. I don't know why I can't drop this link and it's not doing it. Let me see if I hit this. I don't know what this saying. Okay, what is that right there? Is that the link right there, y'all? Yeah, that might be it. Don't play around other people's. Yeah, that's right. Don't be playing around with other people's doors. One thing about it is, you never know what goes on behind closed doors, right? So why would you want to enter a closed door that you know nothing about? And I'm gonna tell you something else too. My father was the kind of person he didn't like to have no lights on when we slept. No outside lights, no porch lights, none of that. No, you know how you had little night lights on and stuff like that? He liked it nice and dark. So if anybody came in our house and broke into our house, who know your house better than you? You can move like a damn ninja. Person won't even know what hit them. See? So sometimes you don't need no whole lot of lights on the inside. I'm just saying. What's going on, Riders? How you doing, baby? Hey, can you any one of y'all drop that link? Cause this thing ain't doing it. I don't know why. Y'all know when I don't come on this internet for a minute, I think it might have already dropped. That link is probably already dropped. But when I don't come on here for a minute and I don't get this computer a chance to reset, reboot, or some kind of crazy stuff like that, it kind of mess around. But let me know if y'all can drop that because I really want y'all to come up here and get some shit off your chest, right? And like I said, sometimes you can't talk to family members when you have stuff on your chest. You kind of hold that stuff in. Oh, and and before I leave off of here, y'all know what you say and your thoughts. That's the link for StreamYard advertisement out for the panel. Ooh, well, I'll be damn. Okay, well, how I do that? I don't know. When I hit the Control V, let's see if it's still not doing it. Hmm. Let me take the num. Let me see if the num lock is on or some shit like that. Hang on one second, baby. Hey, that's not on either. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't believe I can't drop the daggone link and why I won't do it because I'm right in the little comment section. If I control or delete, y'all gonna be going off of here. I don't know. Ain't this about a blip? I'm gonna figure it out. And if I refresh this screen right here, all this stuff is gonna move. It's gonna do something crazy. I wonder why I can't do it though. Can y'all see it down here at the bottom? You can see me in that little. thing. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me read you first. Who's saying something? Okay. Do y'all speaking to each other? Let me see. What else you got to say about that, riders? Okay. Hit invite button. Copy and paste. Where the invite button at? Let's see. Okay, I got you. I see it. Got you, baby. Got you. Uh-huh. Girl, riders. Let me see. Now where paste at? Where the paste part is? I got the copy. Then where the paste? Maybe if I just hit it. I don't see paste over here. Hang on. Let me see. Where the paste button at, riders? I don't see paste on the keyboard, but I got the copy. Okay. I see copy paste at on StreamYard. Yeah, I see it right here. I see the invite button right here, and I can see it. Okay, copy. All right, and that's copy. Go down here, but the shit ain't pasting though. I see where you can copy it because I see the invite and I'm hitting it, but I don't see where you can paste it. But I'm gonna figure this thing out. Y'all bear with me, okay? Yeah, okay. Let's see. I got the copy right there. Then I'm gonna go down here, and then I'm at the bottom. And I don't see where it's pasting that shit at. What's up, Candy man? How you doing, baby? You know we my name and your name on the Confederate horse wall. I couldn't help myself. Woo wee. Man, ain't nothing like an old Confederate whore. What you say? You said click. Okay, wait a minute. What you said, Riders? Okay, left click first on the chat and right click. So it will paste. I did, baby. I did that. Let me see. Let me do it again. Invite. We're gonna drop this damn link. Okay, so all right. So it's copy, and then I'm gonna go down here to this. Damn it. Then I'm in the chat, and then you say left click. Uh-huh. And Mr. Keema, she out right now. Okay, okay. I just hit that. Now let's see. Okay, I got it. I see it. Uh-huh. And paste. There you go. God damn it, I got it. Don't y'all play with me, damn it. Don't you play. Don't you play. There you go. Y'all see it in the chat? So look, y'all can take the link if y'all want to. What's up, beautiful? How you doing, baby? Girl, that live stream went on and on. Don't you know I fell asleep? I was listening to y'all. I don't know how long. I think that live stream was about 4 hours you did, beautiful one. It was a good live stream, but let me tell you, the old girl eyes couldn't stay open no longer. Look, y'all. I'm going to take care of this right here. Y'all see this? This is one of my little favorite relaxation tools right here. Yeah, at nighttime, sometimes I want to kick back and I drink me one of these things right here. Put it in my little cup with my little ice, right? A little water, and I put a little teeny bit of soda in the cup over here. Yeah, sure do. But look, y'all, tonight I'm going to take my time with this. Look, old baby daddy in the other room, right? Back up in his little man cave. Baby girl, she over in her little apartment. And my dogs, they chilling over there, laying in their bed. They been playing all day. Got the whole house nice and peaceful. And you don't hear no noise, do you? And they still got things going on, but you don't hear no noise. Yeah, this is my little hole. Cheers, everybody. Y'all grab y'all cup. And I'm telling you, take the link. Anybody want to come up here and get some shit off your chest, get it off your chest. Hey, Queen Regina, bring your ass. Come get this shit off your chest. Anybody welcome. I don't care. Anybody welcome. Well, let me see what y'all saying. I should be reading y'all. Okay. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I see my Shirley. What's up, Shirley? Shirley done arrived. My little Shirley done arrived in the building. Look, oh, Mr. Keeman, that's my Shirley right there. We Laverne and Shirley, y'all. We Laverne and Shirley. She in the bushes. I see her in the bushes. She's so nosy she could help her be in the bushes. That's my buddy right there. Look, okay, listen, y'all. Okay, let me stop fucking around. I just feel like being crazy tonight and talk some real shit because I see a lot of people tiptoeing through the tulips. I'm a straight shooter, and sometimes it rub people the wrong way. But I am who I am, right? I can't help myself, right? And I see there's a lot of nigger noise going on. I see a whole lot of people backbiting and doing a whole bunch of bourgeois. Ooh, I see Miss Chicago right here. Look, I'm gonna let you up, baby, too. Here we come. I'm adding you to the stage. Y'all, we got Miss Chicago. Yeah, hey,
Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me?
loud and clear, baby. How you been? How you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I wake
Amen.
wake up every morning.
Oh
Everything
yeah.
else a bonus.
I know
So
that's
how you
right.
been?
Shoot, all is well. All is well with my soul, baby. All is well with my soul. For real, for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
What's on
I
your
don't know
chest,
why my
baby?
picture not on there. I don't have nothing on my chest. I don't really give 2 cents of a flying F about them other people on that other side.
Right.
But I just
Hmm.
wanted to check in and just, you know, talk
Yeah.
to you.
Well, kick it
That's
with me.
all.
Kick it with me. Kick it with me. Shit.
That's
Where your sister?
that's all.
You got a little iced tea or something like that, or virgin bird and all that kind of bullshit. Kick it with
Oh
me.
well, I do the Mary Janes, and I'm waiting for my old man to get back here with
Mm-hmm.
some, some for
Yeah.
happy time, happy hour.
Yeah, shit. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need it to relax and stuff like that. Just kick it, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quality
Cause there be a
time,
lot
baby.
of times I wanted to come up with you ladies and things like that, but I always got a lot going on in the background, and
Understood.
I'm ignorant. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ignorant as hell. My mouth is dirty,
That's all right.
and
Look,
I no embarrassment of it. So, but God working on me. He
it
working
is
on me,
what it
but
is. It is what it
it
is,
is what it
baby.
is, baby. It is,
We all get ignorant.
I
Don't put
think
that
I
on us.
deserve it because if I pay my own rent and my own bills, I got the right to cuss the way I want to.
Yeah, right. Damn right. I don't know why people think I'm not a cusser. I'm telling you, my father was a cusser, and I love to hear people cuss. That's what I do. I cuss when I get ready, when I feel
Yeah.
like it. And I know when I was doing this thing earlier, my mom was like, "Baby, can you please stop cussing?" I was like, "Mom, well, I can help it." She said, "Well, I be listening sometimes." I said, "Well, I tell you what." Most I'm gonna let you know when you can listen to a live stream because you know how I like, I like to say what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Girl,
all
my
good.
kids always telling me, Ma. I was like, you can mom me all god doggone. I'm gonna keep it nice on here, but you know what I would
Yeah,
say? Tell me
yeah,
catch a bag of bones and hit the road, cause I'm grown. I've been taking care of myself since my mama spit me out her womb. So I don't
yeah.
care what nobody think about me cussing.
No, but sometimes listen. Here's the thing: you can deal. Everybody have different levels, and you can. It's like you can cuss sometimes. Sometimes it's not necessary that you have to cuss, but that's a form of expression. And sometimes if you want to relate a message to people, you got to remember who you talking to. Now I know it's a whole bunch of niggas in this tubes, and niggas understand
Hmm.
nigga shit. So sometimes you got to
Let
break
me
it down
say
to
hi
nigga
to
shit.
y'all.
Hey, baby, nice to see you,
How you
baby.
doing? How you
Listen.
doing? I just want to put a face to the name.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. But you know something, Miss Chicago, I want to tell you something. I really appreciate it. It seems like every daggone post I make, whether it be short or anything, you gonna stop by and wish me peace and blessings. And I really appreciate that. You don't have to do it, sis, and I appreciate that support. I dig that.
Yeah, I do it
So
because I respect a lot of y'all, even though some of y'all might be into it, but not into where it's total disrespect. I can't really do that total disrespect,
yeah,
but if y'all get a little bicker like brothers and sisters or something, it ain't my business.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah. I know
try
what
to
you're saying.
just, if I come across, I try to send the peace and the blessings because hopefully one day the evil one will say, let me try this peace and blessings. Cause
Yeah,
all this
yeah,
fussing and cussing ain't doing nothing but giving you early heart attacks. See
yeah,
these
for
black
real.
people on here need to realize, especially these men, y'all got hypertension, whatever that word is,
High blood pressure,
and
hypertension. That's right,
yeah,
hypertension.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they
Hmm.
need to really figure life out because to me, with all this shenanigans they got going on, they putting a short span on their life.
Yeah. Well, we bring a lot of that shit on ourselves too, though, by all that stuff that we be eating. That's why we so damn angry. A lot of times,
Hmm.
you hear your television, turn your television down, baby, in the background a little
I'm
bit.
sorry.
That's all right. You good.
Probably
You
these
good.
headphones because I really can't do earphones. I'm tone deaf in one
Yeah.
ear, but I wanted to put it. Is it better?
Yeah, it's a lot better, baby. It's a lot better. It's all good. But
Okay.
look,
Okay.
I'm old, and look, I'm old. I hear a lot of noise. I'm real sensitive to noise. I pay attention to everything. I don't miss nothing, no details, none of that shit. But it's all good though. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, but
That's
you're
why I
right.
relate to you because I tell people ever since I was 8 years old, I've been watching people behavior because I couldn't
Yeah.
understand why older folks was lying on me. I never understood what was the purpose, what was the reason of
Uh
lying
huh.
on a kid. So it made me understand that that's not true when they say all adults tell the truth because when you was growing up they grown, they ain't lying. I find more liars as grown ups than I do as children.
Yeah, more old people cover up shit. They be covering up family
Mm-hmm.
history and all that kind of stuff. But I ain't come from a family like that. My family kept shit real and raw. I had an Aunt
Yeah.
Barbara. My Aunt Barbara, she used to tell us when we was like you little preteens and stuff. She used to tell us, "Watch out for the three-legged nigga." Straight up.
Yep.
And we was
Yep.
like, "What the hell is she talking about?" You know, but she would tell us shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I come from a raw family that's real and come straight out and tell you they're not gonna. When we was children, it was no goo goo gaga when they was talking to us. It was words, and that's how I raised
Yeah.
my children. Won't no goo goo gaga and nicknames for little shit. You gotta go poo poo. You gotta pop that. No, you gotta go shit. It was just this straight
Yeah.
up, right? So that's
Yeah.
I know y'all laughing at me, but you know what though? That's what I'm not used to this. When I come on here, I can see through pretenders. I can see through fake people. It's easy
Me
to see,
too.
that old shit. Hey, everybody coming through the chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming here. I don't want to ignore y'all, but thank y'all for coming in. I'm just, hollering at Miss Chicago. So right now it's like just me and her up here just chilling, right? And I don't want to forget y'all. But yeah, baby. And I can feel a lot. I can feel you a lot too, Mr. Chicago. I can tell you a lot about yourself, but I won't do that on top of this open air. But I've been feeling you for a minute. I mean, for a strong minute. You know what I'm saying? But what I
You
want to say
know,
is,
two
you
good
don't have to,
energies can fill each other out. Good
Miss
energy can
Chicago.
fill each other out. Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to. You don't have to say yes or no. But you're gonna know that I know. But I have the feeling that you are recovering from addiction and you had hard time with addiction. That's what I know about you, and I don't even know it,
Mm-hmm. And
huh?
that's facts. That's facts. I've been clean and
Okay, baby.
sober 30 years.
See, okay, that's all you got to say,
From
baby.
one
Enough
drug.
said.
I don't mind sharing. I'm an open book because I in
Okay,
Chicago I've saved a lot of lives with my stories. For the simple
okay,
fact is I am a person of no parents. The government was my parents. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So
okay. Uh-huh.
I I had my first kid at 12, 13. I got pregnant at 12, had at 13. I had four by the time I was 16.
Okay.
But uh, I try to tell people that it wasn't because I was a child, it's because I was never a child, is why I
Right.
had children. You
Mm-hmm.
know, uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I don't hold grudges or the people that hurt me, the people, places, and things that hurt me. it,
Mm-hmm.
it made me who I am today with the mindset that I have today. I don't
Right.
hate no one. I just dislike a lot of people. You know what I'm
Dig it.
saying?
Yeah, I do.
I
I
don't
do.
I don't do nothing out of grudge. I do things out of respect. I
Mm-hmm.
don't I don't point fingers and make excuses because that's
Mm-hmm.
the weakest way out. I
Yeah.
have a lot of, I have a real hard past. For years people
Yeah.
like you need to write a book, but we all got a story. You
We
know what I'm
sure
saying?
do.
It's just
Damn right.
it's just
Yeah.
how you come out your storyline. It's all about your
Yeah.
storyline, the ending. And
Yeah.
I just knew I wasn't gonna be having people that harm me and living in my mind rent free. I knew I wasn't gonna sit up here and not try to raise my children correctly, even though I was a
Uh-huh.
child myself. But the
Right.
thing is, I want people to know I never experienced being a child. So I wouldn't know what that is.
Uh-huh.
You know
Yeah, a
what I'm
lot of people
saying?
grow up early. Yeah, I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I
Yeah.
ain't have a choice. So,
Yeah.
but I couldn't let that hinder me.
Mm-hmm.
I am not nobody's statistic. My kids are all doing well by themselves. Like KB say, I haven't raised no killers. I
Amen
haven't
to
raised
that.
no, I ain't
Amen, right?
raised no whores.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
Yeah. I do.
my story is my mother's story. But my
Mm-hmm.
kid's story is not my story, and I knew I was gonna change that. I'm not saying break no chains, because we're gonna always keep some type of visible chains on us some way, somehow. If
Oh
it's
yeah.
through a marriage, if it's through a kid, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be, we all
Uh-huh.
gonna have visible change. But I just
Mm-hmm.
knew that I couldn't sit back whining and crying and blaming folks,
You had to make
especially
some
folks that
move.
didn't have them.
Yeah,
And
yeah. You
I got
gotta
on TikTok. I got a thing on
shit.
TikTok where I mentioned you, Miss Akimi,
Oh, for
beautiful
real.
woman. I use your little
Mm-hmm.
saying like I listen to Miss
That's all
Yo
right.
thoughts. And I say I'm out here making shit shake and move. You hear
I'm
me?
trying to tell you. I'm
So,
trying to tell you. You better make some
but
move.
yeah,
Shit, while you can,
yeah,
right? While you can.
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
baby.
I don't have any ill will towards nobody. Am I disgusted
Yeah,
with a
me
few
neither.
people on here? Yes.
Hmm.
Because our elders are our juvenile children, and our
That's what
children
it seemed like.
have to be our adults. They not our elders, but they having to be adults,
It's a
but
shame.
a different type of adults. But
Yeah, it's a
all I
shame.
can do is pray for them.
Or leave them alone because you know what? You can't
Yep.
raise no old fool. A fool is going to be a
Mm-hmm.
fool. You can only
Yep.
raise a child one time. You
Yep.
can't re-raise no children. You can't re-raise.
But
You can
is
only
that
raise them one
honestly
time.
true though, Miss Your
Yep.
thoughts? Is that true? Because in the Bible it said once a man, twice a child. So
Yeah.
what do that reference of? Because the men
Okay.
still act like children when they sick. If
Yeah.
they still act like kids to a certain extent.
Let me bring that.
So
Let me break
bring it
that
to me.
down
I
to you.
want. I hope you can answer that for me.
It's as simple as spitting on the ground. You twice a child because when you're first born, you can't hold your head up by yourself. You know, you can't have no control over your body. You can't walk. You can barely talk. Your functions are all wibbly wobbly. You're just so helpless. And when you get older, what happens? You go back to that state, childlike state. That's why it's once a man, or once a baby and twice a child. Because as you get older, you got to have somebody in the nurse home wiping your ass. You might be slobbering in the corner in a wheelchair. Family them abandons you and shit like that. You understand? So you have a whole lot of problems. You have no controls over your bowels. You can't feed yourself. You can't wash yourself. You can't do the things that you used to do as a young man or a woman when you get older. Same thing as when you were a child. You had to learn how to walk. When you get older, you might not be able to walk. You need what you're gonna need. Just like you needed a walker, you needed what you call a little chair that you put the babies in, and they used to walk with
Yeah.
their little feet. Their little remember
Mm-hmm.
when they first start. Well, when you get older, what they need? Walkers and canes and shit.
Yeah.
That's why they say
Yeah.
that. But you can't
And that's
raise
crazy
nobody but
because I
one
just
time.
said that. I just said that. That's why what made me bring that up because I just had this
Yeah.
conversation with someone. They was looking at me side eye, and I
Uh
said,
huh.
"Why do you think when they get dementia and Alzheimer's, that's going back into being a child like?" You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Where
Yeah.
they can't
Yeah.
really do things. Or if you're in a car accident, because see, I got hit by a car when I was 6, so I had to relearn how to walk and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
function. So
Mm-hmm.
that was twice
Yeah.
my child right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think I connect with you and them other beautiful ladies because a lot of
Yeah.
things that come out y'all mouth I agree with. But my thing is, would I say it the way y'all say it? No. But it's just
Oh
like
right.
being a tree. All leaves are different, but they look the same. But we all came from this one tree. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So yeah.
Yeah. That's why I call everybody my sister because I understand that. A lot of people don't see. They be
Mhm.
like, "You ain't my sister, you ain't my," but they are your sister. We came from the same life force. We came from
Mhm.
the same life force, whether you know it or not. Everything is the same life force. We came from the same life force. Man, woman, child, animals, trees, birds, the same life force. So we are all in this thing together. Like you said, you don't have to like each other. She accidentally dropped. I think something happened where she thing. Let me drop, see if I can do it again. Yeah, but Mr. Kima, if you there, can you drop the link? Let me see if I do it'll work now. Oh, there you go. I got it now. It's copying now. Yeah, but we don't all have to like each other and stuff like that. We ain't got to be all up underneath, up underneath each other all day and all that kind of stuff. You cool. You could be cool from a distance. That don't mean nobody gotta hate you. But what I don't, I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I don't like nobody fucking with me when I don't fuck with them. You understand me? If I'm not bothering you, don't bother me because what you're trying to do is disturb my peace, and that's when I have to call out the forces, especially if you don't set your ass down somewhere. You understand? That's the only time that it'll try to get to me. You know what I'm saying? It'll make me do something crazy on your ass. Uh huh. I see you, Mr. Chicago. Here you go, baby.
Yeah, I'm still
There you go,
learning
baby.
this. I'm still learning this, and I accidentally hit something on here, and it just took
Oh,
me
that's
off.
okay. I figured it out. I got you back. I got you back. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I like to live in peace. I'm a peaceful person. Everything around me is peaceful. I don't like a whole lot of
yeah.
nigger noise. I don't like a whole lot of confusion. I don't like a lot of people around me. I don't like none of that. None of that. You see what
I'm
I'm
in
saying?
agreement with
I
you.
ain't never
I'm
did
just
it.
like that. I'm
Even when
like,
I
I
was a
keep three
child.
female friends every decade, and I don't
Hmm.
chase nobody. I don't give nobody not the
Hmm.
reason not to be my friend, but I'm not chasing nobody, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I don't like all that. No, I don't like all that. And
mm-mm,
I have lifetime friends, and we don't talk to each other every day either. We don't do that. We
yeah,
don't do that. But when we do hit
yeah,
each other up, it's like we just pick it back up from when we last left off. We catch up on everything. Your family doing good. Your grandbaby's good. My kids, everything doing good over here. You know, if I got anything I can help you with, you need some help from me. No, we good, sis. We'll talk to each other later. All right, peace. They gone. I'm gone. We don't hook up
yeah,
again. That's some, like that. That's how I move. I don't like to be
yeah.
crowded out.
Cause
You
I
know what I'm
don't
saying?
like drama. I just can't do drama, you
Yeah,
know.
it
And
ain't
you
gonna
know,
happen.
fighting so much coming from living in Chicago, you know, I
Yeah,
had to do a lot of fighting,
yeah,
you
baby.
know, and so when I got a son, because I'll be 52 Friday. So when
Okay.
I got my first grandkid, he just turned 18. So 18 years prior to that, I want to say 2004, when I had my last kid, I started
Uh-huh.
changing a little bit. But when I had my first grandkid, I knew I
Uh-huh.
had to change because I didn't want him out here thinking that's what grandparents supposed to be out here fighting and, stumping the yards out here.
No, we don't
And
do
I'm a grandma,
that.
you know,
Interesting.
you know, and it's
Yeah.
crazy because I've been in retirement for years, but I had to choke up a little girl yesterday, and I feel a little
Oh,
bad, but
damn. You choking on people. Wait a minute,
yeah,
Miss Scott. Not at 52. You ain't choking about at 52, are you?
yeah, I was
God
like, I
damn.
still get it. I ain't letting. I'm sick of these kids. I'm sick of these kids. Now, I've been letting
Damn.
them pass. I've been letting things pass because I've been trying to get back with my people. So I started back doing, instead of driving, I started getting back on transportation. But I think
Uh-huh.
that was the wrong thing to do because they keep testing me out here. But I keep turning the other cheek, talking about peace and blessings, with my
Yeah.
grin and my smile. But this last little chick tried to hit somebody else with a stick.
Oh, shit.
If you got time, I can tell you the story.
I got time
She
today. Anybody can take the link if y'all want to, y'all. Go
these
ahead, Mr. Collins. I
kids,
got time
these
today. Shit.
kids, these kids is raggedy. I'm not talking about nobody else state. I don't know y'all state, but state of
Yeah.
Illinois and Chicago, we got some raggedy ones. And the
Uh-huh.
girl, see, lately since the migrants and stuff being here, people feeling
Mhm.
privileged because migrants getting things that they not getting. So they not paying to get on the bus. They just
Uh-huh.
getting on.
Mhm.
So the young lady, I don't know if she was a little girl or a grown woman because she was so covered up. It was hot, like 80 degrees. She had on a
Oh,
skull cap, tied with, just looked the suspect. But anywho, she
uh-huh. She said, anywho.
she get ready to get off the bus, and she took a handful of change and hit the bus lady in her face with it, and said, "Stop talking
Oh,
that
damn.
ish, blah, and Skippy." So she's the older lady, so she trying to figure out what just happened. She's stunned. So we in the middle of the street in the bus. She trying to figure out what just happened. So when she got
Uh-huh.
her composure back, she proceeded to pull out the little girl or woman, whatever she was, threw the
Uh-huh.
bottle at the front window. Now you endangering all of us.
Was she a little person? Was she a little
She
person
was
or
she look. That's why I can't tell if she was grown or if she was a
I'm
little girl.
envisioning
Cause
this shit. I don't mean to laugh, but this is
and mind you, she was
God
like
damn.
about 5'5", and I'm like
Damn.
5'11". I used to be
Uh-huh.
6 feet until I had 3 back surgeries, which it took me down to 5'10". So
Uh-huh.
the lady, she throw a bottle at the window, right?
Yeah.
So the woman catch the car, people tripping on the bus, like, what's going on? Why she, blah, blah,
Uh-huh.
blah. So my
Uh-huh.
stop was next. So I don't know how the girl got from one stop to another one that quick. I guess because the lady was stunned before we pulled off and the girl had a chance to walk the little block. So
Uh-huh.
I ring the bell to get off. And the lady say, you want to get off here? I say, why wouldn't I? This is my stop. I don't feel nothing but God. So
Yeah.
she opened up the door. As I'm getting off the door, out the bus, it's another lady getting on the bus. Next thing I know, I hear something swoop across and hit my ears, grazed my ear, but hit the lady in her back.
Yeah.
She picked up a big ass branch thing and
Mm.
tried to throw it on the bus. Now our bus is here. they behind the glass unless you can reach around them like she did
Yeah,
when
I know
she
what you're
threw the
talking about.
chain.
Ours like that here in Virginia too. Yeah. Uh
You know
huh.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Mhm.
as I'm getting
Mhm.
off, see, I have quick reflex, especially being done wrong as a kid. So
Uh
when
huh.
she threw it and it whooped, I had PTSD, and before I knew it, I grabbed that little hoe by her motherfucking throat, picked up off her feet, had her against had her against that
So,
gate. But what I don't
so,
tolerate is I
oh
didn't hit the
Lord.
young girl. I was still preaching to. I was like, "What's wrong with you? You too beautiful." She's like, "I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that." So you can tell her family ain't telling she's
Oh
beautiful
Lord.
because I'm trying to. While I'm choking, I'm trying to give her some reasoning, you know. But
God damn.
the lady she actually hit with the stick, she come
Yeah.
from behind me and hit the girl in the face. I let the girl alone. I don't do that
Oh.
jumping. I don't know if she a little teenager or a grown woman, but I don't do that because I wasn't hitting the girl. I just grabbed her by the throat because I ain't with all that rolling all on the ground. I always been quick to grab by the throat because they can't
Yeah.
move if you grab by the throat. I can't be doing all that rumbling on the ground, and I can't do it. That's too much energy.
Mr.
I need
Thomas,
energy to
wait,
be
Miss
talking to you while I'm whooping your, I need to talk while I'm whooping you, not arguing.
Mr.
Cause see,
Listen.
while I'm whooping your butt, miss your thought. When I used to beat people up, I used to give them inspirational talks.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, yeah. Listen, my dad. That's why I was raised. When you get your ass tagging, they said, "Didn't I tell you to sit your
Yep.
ass down?" So that's natural for me, right? If I'm gonna tag
Yeah.
your ass, I'm gonna talk to you too. I'm gonna talk to you too.
But it's crazy, miss your thoughts, because
Funny.
the universe, the mean part of the universe been trying me. Now I believe in God, man, woman, and child, right? Let me just get into it. Just give y'all a little laughter today. Now, my first incident, when I first
You gotta
started
go.
riding the train, I got into it with a man because I stopped him from robbing some white woman, right? So I get into it him. I say, well, cross this threshold, nigga, and see if you make it off this train. I got my hand in my bag. I was like, just come across. You don't know if I'm gonna cut you or shoot you, whatever it takes.
Uh-huh.
I said, but your mama gonna have to go on Amazon and order her some chicken in a black dress. Step your ass across this threshold. He
Uh-huh.
bagging up, talking that mess. I say, yeah, keep bagging your ass up for they bag your ass up in the body bag, right? So
You
then a few
talking much
days
shit.
after,
You tell all
I do,
kinds of shit.
I do, right?
Damn.
So a few days after that, I get on another bus, and this
Uh-huh.
lady drunk at the bus. So I'm holding my bag because I don't want to bump her. So the
Uh-huh.
person behind me bump her. She
Mr.
turned
Thomas,
around,
okay.
oh, you fat bitch. Woo, woo. I'm looking around like, who is she talking to? Why they keep trying me? I'm just a peace and blessing woman, right? So
Uh-huh.
she kept going on. So
Yeah.
I said, woman, I
You say,
will
wait a minute,
tag your
Mr. Thomas,
ass.
wait a minute, slow down, wait a minute. You say you just a peace and blessing woman.
That's all. How I am on this internet with the peace and blessings, I do
Yeah,
that all day in
you
real
a peace and
life.
blessing woman. I got you. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
I'm a peace and blessings because I don't want to go to jail. I try to keep the
Okay.
feast. I'm like you. I
Uh,
want peace because
yeah,
the
yeah,
beginning
yeah,
of
yeah.
my life wasn't peace. But
But just
now
don't
I'm
fuck with me. Now
older.
you want peace, but just don't
You
fuck with
know,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
Okay, go ahead, Miss.
so
Yeah, yeah.
I was about to drag her butt up down the bus, but I said, you know what? I said, God working on me, ma'am. I said, what I'm gonna say to you is, God bless you, peace and bless. I sit
Uh-huh.
down, she's steady talking. I said, you keep it up,
Mm.
I'm gonna whoop your ass with this peace and blessings, right? She shut up and got out. She got off the bus, right?
Woo.
Then a few days ago, y'all,
Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
at the
I
bus
missed
stop.
this. I missed it.
I'm helping. The other day, I'm helping an older lady get off the bus with her
Yeah.
little buggy or whatever. You know, they carry a lot of bags on their little push cart or whatever. So I'm helping. We
Uh-huh.
talking. So we see two kids fighting by the library because the bus stop was right there. So she like,
Uh-huh.
look at that. But you know how old she had to be, like 60, 70 some years old. Like, look at that over there. It's trifling and all this. And I'm just agreeing with them, you know. So we
Uh-huh.
found out it was that it was a girl and a wannabe. I'm gonna leave it as that. It was a girl and a
Okay.
wannabe.
Okay, got you. Mm-hmm.
And so, long story short, the little girl go across. You tell she wasn't supposed to been outside because the shoes she had on, you know, them little booty slippers we wear around the house, they little house
Yeah, yeah,
shoes,
yeah.
but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
she had them on.
Flip side.
They ain't made
Uh-huh.
for outside and no mud and stuff. So the little boy slash girl, whatever you want to
Hold on, Mr.
call it.
Thomas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you said so, you know what you did? You said so. And you pop your lips. So go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I do that. I be doing that. So the person or whatever they
Uh-huh.
identify would go over there and push the girl. So the old
Uh-huh.
lady pumping the girl to get up. I'm talking about they wouldn't be doing me like that. You better get your ass up and
Uh-huh.
come get your leg back. So I'm riding. Well, I was like, you bet. I was like, don't let nothing like this push on you, blah blah whatever. So she come back across the street finna try to fight the little wannabe, right? But the
Uh-huh.
three little real little boys didn't let her. So the woman is still talking mess. She ain't disrespectful. She just saying y'all ain't got no manners. Y'all ain't got none of this. And I'm like, well, they need a little Lord, little prayers, a little blessing. You know
Yeah.
me. I'm peace and blessings. So
If you said it one more again, I'm telling you, you have me on the choke. You peace
that's
and
all
blessing to beat
that's how I
people's
do.
asses. You peace
Yeah,
and
I
blessing
do.
for
I be peacing and blessing their ass while I'm going upside their head. You hear me? I'm sorry if I'm cussing too much, y'all. I'm trying. Lord still working on me. So
we grown
the little
folks over here.
girl.
We get it off our chest tonight. Go ahead, get it off your
Yeah, I'm
chest.
getting it on my chest, right?
Get this shit off your
So
chest. Yeah.
these little things thought they was finna come and do something to the old lady. Now the bus coming,
Uh-huh.
right? So I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to get her on the bus, but I'm cussing them out at the same time. I was like, bring y'all little ass over here. I'm gonna flick your motherfucking ass back across the street. So I'm trying to get her on the bus while I'm still watching them, right? So
Uh-huh.
she wouldn't get on the bus because she called herself finna help me, right? So I set
Uh-huh.
my bag on the bus. I said, bus driver, watch my bag and better not nothing happen to it. So I get back off the bus and I told them, cross this line, blah, blah, blah. So they kept like trying to play like they was gonna run up and, kind of hitch and try to run. I ain't with
Yeah.
that, right? I'm quick on the draw. So I was like,
Uh-huh.
fuck this. I ain't got time to play with these little peoples. So I get back on the bus. I said, bus driver, here I come. I said, I'm finna grab my bag. So I put my hand in my bag. I say, now cross this threshold. So while they trying to walk to me, I'm walking up to them. I say, cross this motherfucking threshold so I can peace and blessing your ass tonight. I said, your mammy gonna be on Amazon crying for a black dress and some chicken, and my family will bring your ass the watermelon and something to drink. Keep fucking with
Uh-oh.
me, right? So
Oh.
they
So,
thought I was playing. Hmm.
so Miss Chicago, when she said, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to interject here. Welcome everybody into the chat. I appreciate y'all coming. Thanks for all the donations. I appreciate the likes, the typing, all of that. Anybody can take the link if they want to, but when Mr. Chicago says peace and blessings, she means peace and blessings. Go ahead.
I do. I do. So I'm finna thump with these little people. So
Go
some
ahead.
men in the
Go ahead.
car heard
Go
me.
ahead.
They saw my face. The man that was behind the bus, they
Uh-huh.
saw that man big. So they was like, y'all better leave this woman alone because she looked like she got something for theirs. And I said, yeah, it's spelled Stell. And he
Yeah.
like, what's that? I said, I ain't got time to tell you what each letter said, but if you want me to spell it right, it's Steal. I wasn't talking about that type of steal, nigga. I'ma steal your motherfucking life. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Cause you keep
Oh
fucking,
Lord.
keep effing with me, right?
Yeah, you seem
So
so
that
pleasant in Chicago. I really love how
girl, I'm saying they've been trying me. The devil been trying me, Miss Your Thoughts. So the other day, a few days after that, I'm at the bus
uh-huh.
stop again.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at my phone. I think I was looking at one of y'all on YouTube, and I
Uh-huh.
heard a girl scream. So I looked up. Why this heifer gonna say, "What the fuck y'all looking at?" I say, Lord, why you keep letting these people test me out here in these streets? I said, I'm looking at your funny looking ass, blind as hippie.
Oh
I was
Lord.
like, why I can't sit here with just, and this is what I'm saying. I'm like, why I
Uh-huh.
can't just sit here in peace and blessings, minding my own business. I'm sitting here blind skipping. So the little girl must have thought I was going crazy or something. She heard up, came up. She was like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. She was like, I was on the phone and I was screaming at, and I was just upset. I said, I understand that, ma'am. I said, but what you don't do is take who you're mad at and take it out on a stranger because you don't know if you're going to make it back home or not. Because you almost was going to have your parents on Amazon trying to figure out how they was going to bury your little ass. I said, stop playing
Oh.
with me, right?
Uh-huh.
So then A
Go ahead.
day
So
or
then,
two.
I'm listening. So then, go
Then
ahead.
2 days later, I had to choke the bride up yesterday. They just been coming. I had just told my friend, I said, Petra, I feel it in my bones that I'm gonna end up having to come out of retirement. Because I say people been trying me. I said God did it in order to. He did man, women, then children.
Well, Mr. Carr, wait a minute. Okay, now let me just say something. Now you done told us a whole lot, and I'm trying to tell you that I'm telling you I'm gonna laugh my ass off the next time you type peace and blessings. I am gonna have me a good time laughing because you be saying peace and blessings, but you be bringing some shit up. So
Yeah.
why are all these people? Yeah, that's what we gonna say. That's what we gonna say to Mr. Hey, everybody, look. When y'all see Mr. Chicago come in the chat from now on, I don't care what chat it is, y'all shout out peace and blessings.
Cause I be trying to lead with that, Miss Your Thoughts. That's part of
Yeah,
respect. That's part of
yeah,
manners.
right.
And a lot of them
Yeah.
don't have that no more. Because I get tired of people telling me stop calling them ma'am and sir. I say, what you want me to call you a bitch and a hoe? I mean, I just don't understand that. I mean, y'all say
Yeah.
respect you, but y'all don't want to be called ma'am, mister, sir. What do I supposed to call you?
Yeah.
Thank you. What
Yeah.
do I supposed to call you?
Well, I'm gonna say this real quick, Miss Chicago. It seems like you attracting a whole lot of nigga noise wherever you go. So you gonna have to change your vibration or something, and we're gonna talk about that. We got TJ on the panel, baby. I want
Yes,
you to
hey
change that vibe.
TJ,
You need to come up with
TJ.
some shit.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Peace
Hey,
and
TJ,
blessings.
what's going on?
Peace
Peace
and
and
blessings.
blessings.
Hey Candy, peace and blessings, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Well,
I got the peace and the Lord got the blessings.
damn.
Yes,
I just had to come over here.
God got the peace.
She
You
said
know,
peace and blessings. That shit funny as hell. What's going on with you, TJ?
No, I
not
said I
much.
got the peace and the Lord got the blessings.
That's right. We got you. We got you, Miss Chicago. We got you. What's up,
I'm just
TJ?
sitting back
No, I
listening to
think
y'all.
I lag. I think I'm lagging behind y'all a little bit because I
Okay.
don't mean to
Well, you
keep interrupting. I think I'm a little lagging, but I'm finna be quiet.
okay? Well,
Mister,
look, peace and blessings, Miss Chicago. I appreciate it. Go ahead, TJ.
yeah, peace and blessings. Hey, Miss Chicago about like me, because you got to talk to them. You got to talk to them while you
Shit funny as
giving them
hell.
some of that peace and blessing.
Yeah,
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I? Don't ever
yeah.
try me like that again.
That's what the
Miss
parents used to
Chicago,
do.
wow.
Yeah, Miss Chicago's. But you know what? Every time you see her though, she come in there, peace and blessings, everybody. I just be
Yeah,
yeah.
she definitely do. She definitely do. Now I know. Now I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, we don't want nothing from her, do we? Because she be tagging some
Oh,
asses
now,
around here at 50-something years
one
old.
day I wanna come up there with Candyman. If I come up there with Candyman,
Oh shit!
they'll shut
Oh,
YouTube down. Shoot YouTube down. And so I try to watch
that shit
what I'm
funny.
saying because I be back there like, yeah, teacher, because he speak how I speak. Cause that's how I be going in. I don't get 2 cents of a
Yeah,
bucket or a F it, So,
yeah.
but I give out
I
peace
try
and
not to show
blessings.
my ass though. I try to be real peaceful and stuff like that. I don't try to show my ass and nothing like that. I try to be real calm and all that. And but when you rub me the wrong way, I can get there. And I used to be I used to be real bad. I used to go from 0 to 10 in 2 seconds. I learned how to get this way. It's a process. Believe that. It's a process.
Mhm.
But it's still you still never forget how to snatch your phones out somebody's ass.
Right, you got to work on yourself. It's a lot of
You
work. It's
never
a lot of
forget
work.
how to yeah, but you
I,
don't forget how to do it. That's for sure. I don't care how old you get. You dig?
Miss
Shit.
Chicago, I wanted to ask you a quick, like, what year that was when I think y'all had that gang riot. I think that's when I came to Chicago when the blacks was I think it was some type of war with the blacks and Latinos or something like that. I know it was some type of
That
gang
had
war going.
It was
It was
like in the early 2000s. I know it was before.
Yeah,
Let
it
me
was
see.
somewhere in the early 2000s because they had
Yeah,
that
I know
and one.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had an and one tournament there. They had some type of and
Yeah,
one tournament, and that's where I met Method Man and Red Man at that park. But
yeah.
they damn sure approached me and my dog because he had
Yeah.
on all red Georgia, and I'm like, why the would you come out the house looking like that?
No
Why would you come
telling.
out the house with all red on? Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, we had people following us. So I'm like, man, look, I
Yeah,
feel like we're gonna have to do something.
Hey,
But
hey,
one thing,
yeah. I remember that. I want to say that had to be like
Hold up.
2000. When was that riot between the blacks and them Hispanics that time? Was that like 2000? Because I know it was before
Tell
Derek
y'all.
came into the league. I can't remember, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I was don't laugh y'all, but I was stuck between two worlds, right? Because I know I'm black, but people be thinking I'm Mexican and Hispanic and all them things, you know. So I be trying to blend in where I fit in, you know, whoever I can get, you know, the ups up on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I
Uh-huh.
remember that TJ. It was real bad. It was real bad.
Yeah, I wound up coming there, and my brother was like, "Look, y'all ain't got to leave this motherfucking suite. Y'all ain't got to leave here now. Try to
Yeah.
stay close." I'm like, man, we need to get up out of here. We messed around and
Yeah,
walked
that's
to that. We messed around and walked to that park. And when I tell you, them dudes came, they came and approached, and they was like, the dude that was with us, they was like, "Hey, this KB people," and they was like, "Shit, oh, this love, that love. Oh yeah, we fuck with KB." Man, when I tell you, them motherfucker gave me so many blunts. Man, I
Oh,
went all the way to the court. Then it looked like Skittles out there.
you know,
You see
chicken.
That's what I
red,
don't
blue.
understand about your brother Candy Man because he had a lot of respect when he came here.
Oh, he
Like
still do. He got that respect.
I met him and your mother before. You know what I'm saying? It was doing some
Yeah.
type
I know.
of it was like some type. I don't know if it was a what you call it stuff when people get to organizations. What's that called? I got one of my own. What you call that?
You talking about
My man is right. You
what you
know
talking
when you donate money to something.
a
Was a
charity?
fundraiser or charity or
A
something.
charity.
Yeah, it was
Charity.
a
Yeah,
charity or something
I
here.
know a few people. I know a few
Look,
people there in the shop that I used to rock with, still rock with,
Yeah.
and they plugged in from Atlanta. There's a lot of
Yeah.
people in Chicago,
Yeah, he well
that live
respected
in
here.
Chicago from Atlanta. So yeah,
Yeah.
I've been all in the hood, so I was like, damn. Hey, I
Well,
mean, it was love.
hey,
Trust
look,
me, it
y'all.
was
yeah.
Let me put some respect on this. Beautiful one said a bucket of chicken and a black dress. Peace and blessings.
Cause
love.
ain't that what black people always got? Chicken and black dresses? Or well they
That's
dressing like whores now. I guess the black dresses they ain't even because they dressing like straight hoes and scoundrels now at
right. They wearing
funerals.
all kinds of stuff nowadays. Ain't nothing in order right now. I'm trying to tell you, everything out of order for real.
Babe, girl, and the kids' graduation, man, I want to throw up in my mouth so many
Oh
times
yeah,
watching
that's
these
what's up.
fat back, nasty scum buckets just walk around here nasty, and you out here representing your kid at a graduation, you nasty whore.
Well,
Yeah, I can't stand them people.
Chicago. No, y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all got to when y'all see the Chicago pop in the chat. I want everybody to see.
Yeah, but Chicago is a beautiful place, man. It's just
God
don't get it
damn.
misconstrued. Don't go around there talking a lot of these folks talk on this app. No, don't do that around in
Yeah.
Chicago. I mean, your lights can go out quick.
Look, I ain't been visiting.
Trust and believe. And
Look,
I
wait
ain't
a
gonna
minute.
lie, let me just tell
I ain't,
y'all this. I'm one
okay,
of
go
them
ahead, Mr.
people would get
Chicago.
on. I'm one of them people back in my day. If I wasn't in retirement, all this
Yeah.
shenanigans they be doing here, I'm on the next thing smoking and I'm at your door. I ain't got time. I don't argue. I ain't got time for all that.
Beautiful one
I
says she
don't, but
love this
I
song.
don't tolerate disrespect neither. I can't tolerate disrespect neither if I'm not disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Hey,
listen, Miss
But
Chicago. Hold on one second, y'all. Beautiful one says she loved this. She also said about the black dress and chicken. And then I see something else up here. Another Miss Akimi. Thank you, Miss Akimi. She super chatted me. Thank y'all. I really appreciate all the donations. I really appreciate that. This is a really big deal. Shit, I might be able to get my feet done next month. I might not have to. I might not have to soak them. I might not have to soak them in the bucket like I do. I get a butter knife. You know the old butter knife that we do. You got a
yes,
old school.
yes,
put that shit in the
yep.
bucket and you scrape that husk off. And my boy Daryl in here. Hey Daryl, how you doing, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute. I appreciate everybody coming. Y'all can come up. I told you I got all day. I ain't gonna be doing shit. I'm gonna be up here chilling, sipping my little shooter shit. Yeah, I might even light me one of my husband's cigarettes. Yeah, Y'all come on up. Oh, here goes somebody. Keep going, y'all. There you go.
And I would say peace and blessings to ever and everybody, but I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat, so I'm saying the peace and blessings
But
because I
Michelle,
like
I
to
swear
focus
to
on the
God, I'm gonna laugh my ass
conversation.
off. I'm gonna laugh at your ass
Yeah.
when you. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. You said
Hey, rider for life.
yeah. Thanks for coming up, TJ. He must have dropped there. He must have just popped up. Hey, riders, can you hear
In
us?
Chicago, TJ stay running.
Hey, baby. How you doing, riders?
Hey, y'all hear that fan? Was it echoing?
You sound a little bit low. You sound just a little low.
I sound very low.
Not too bad now. It's a little bit better. At first, you was a little low. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Eh,
I was trying to avoid that fan because I got the
Here
big
he
fan.
come. He back. Here go TJ now. He back. What happened, TJ? You
I
just
don't know
popped
what
up.
I don't know what happened.
Riders did it. Riders did it. What's going on, baby? What you gotta get off your chest, riders? Get it off there. Get it off, baby. Hey, Earth Day. Hey, everybody.
Nah,
Phoenix,
I was just cracking up
Selena.
over here. Every time you hear peace and blessings from in Chicago, you know she's gonna turn into Scorpio. Get on here. Get
Well, that's
on
gonna be funny. That's gonna be a good joke right there, y'all. When she said peace and blessings, I'm gonna die laughing. All right. Oh, that's good.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop saying peace and blessings. So when them scallywags come over here, I'm just gonna call them swamp pussies and, and basement bums then.
And basement ball.
I
This
mean,
is
I'll
how.
be trying to cover respect.
No, but just keep saying peace and blessings though for me, because that's gonna really be a good one for me. I'm telling you now, please say peace and
Oh
blessings.
no, I'm gonna keep that. I was just joking.
Yeah,
I'm only
yeah,
disrespectful when I need to be.
right. Understood.
Not because I
Understood.
have to be. Not because I have to be. Because I need to
Yeah,
be. You feel me? So
I do. What's up, Riders? Come on, talk about it. Talk about it. What's on your chest, baby? What's on your chest? I was saying
Yeah,
when I
I'm
first
coming. Give me
started.
1 second. I'm talking to my baby. I'm so sorry.
Okay, okay, but I was saying when I first started this, y'all, I said, what happened to a grown woman and grown man shit where when somebody piss you off, you just get with them and you say what you got to say and keep it moving. What happened to that? I said, it really bothers me that people be doing all this hiding behind the avatars and if family don't talk to each other, just cuss a nigga out and keep it moving. What's wrong with all that? People just like they scared to say what's on their mind and get what's on their chest out of there. And I don't understand that. It's like there's a lot of cowards moving around this way, men and women, because we got a lot of women that's cowards, you know. So
yeah, they
everything is
just be
what they
running.
feel.
They be running their damn mouth. They just want to run their mouth because this is the most attention half them heifers had in all their lifetime. So whatever, but they not good with roasting and jokes. Like what I never take what TJ or Garrick or none of
That
them. I never
should
take
be
it fake.
funny as hell.
It
I laugh
they
my ass
funny
off.
because I'm a roaster. All I do is
My ass off.
roast all day. I be roasting my
Uh-huh.
sons. I just love
Yeah,
roasting because that's fun.
it is
But
fun.
some people don't know how to take it and they get defensive and they get cause the truth will hit them somewhere in the belt
Well,
with
don't
what
play
you
the
saying.
game.
So
My thing is, if you can't do
that's
it,
what
don't
I'm
play the
saying.
game.
If you're weak, don't come this way
Yeah,
because my tongue is my tongue is like a paper cut. Paper cut is irritating.
yeah,
You hate to get one. I'd
yeah.
rather get cut with a knife than a paper cut. I will paper cut you so quick you won't even
Well,
know you cut.
well, my thing is this: if you don't roast, that's fine. Because I'm a person that I don't wrestle. I don't play wrestle. I never played wrestle with the husband, children. I don't do that because I'm gonna fight you. I don't like to play like that. You
But to
understand?
stay away from that though. Your right
And
man
they know
tell you
to
that's
and they know
something
to
that
stay
you
away
don't
from me
like
with
and don't
that.
tolerate.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Cause me, that's why I fight because all I did was wrestle. I had to coming from Inglewood and Hump. I come from the roughest parts of Chicago, and they
hmm
will really try you. They really try me,
yeah.
especially me being a
Uh-huh.
double bastard. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? With not having nobody in my corner,
Yeah.
and things like that. So I had to become a fighter. I had to let men and women know that I wasn't the one to be reckoned with.
Well, see, this,
I don't care.
but Mr. Collins, this how I was, y'all. This how I was. I got in one fight in my whole life. I'll be 63 in August. And that girl started it with me. I don't told the story before. I was in high school, ninth
I
grade.
heard it.
Yeah. And I beat her ass so damn bad, she's still wearing the scar of my teeth print on her damn top part of her. Let me stand up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. The top part of your titty, the top part of your chest.
Yeah.
My whole
Yeah.
denture, my whole mouth print is on her ass to this day. Listen, and see, and it bothers me because I could have really hurt her. I hurt her so bad, and everybody got a chance to see her get her ass whipped when the school bus come in front of the whole high school, and I tore her ass all the way up, and I
So
didn't
you
like
a
the way
little,
it
so
made
you a
me
little
feel.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I would tear your ass up because I was like a, and you know those security guards y'all used to have in school. Like the guys that walk around with the little suits on, but they really was assistant principal and stuff, like walking around
Yeah.
and they had the walkie talkies. When two of them had to pull me off, and she was a big ass. I was a little bit of thing. I wasn't big. I didn't get big till I got old. I was little. And that thing right there, I was going off the bus and trying to step down off the bus, and she was back there showing off for her little girlfriends, that little clique and shit like that. That bitch took her feet and pushed me in the pit of my back, and I fell off the bottom step of the school bus. You know how the last step is low, and I fell off. When I fell off, and before she could get down off that last step, I dragged that bitch all the way off. She was a big bitch too. I beat the hell out of her ass. I would not let up until I saw blood. My father told me, he said, "Don't let up until you see some blood." That's how I was taught. So I was attacked. I mean, let me tell you, did they try to suspend me from school? Went home, my daddy brought my ass right back and talked to the principal. I was right back in the classroom. And I ain't never got in another fight because ain't nobody fuck with me no more. See?
Your guns was brought up in the era of Street Fighters. Oh, Yuki.
Yeah, I don't play. That's why I like to play with people. That's why y'all don't see me on here. Y'all ain't gonna see me roasting nobody. You ain't gonna see me doing all that because I could say I can cut you with my tongue. You won't like what I say, and you gonna get mad and you gonna want to fight me. So I don't fuck with that. So you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I'll do it with my family around here, but I wouldn't do that on here. You understand what I'm saying?
I think the stuff they do on here is stupid anyways. I don't see the need to pay.
I think it's funny when I'm gonna tell you, let me just come
on.
No,
not TJ, that. The roasting is funny.
Yeah, but you have me I'm telling you and Gary, I swear to God, I'll be laughing my ass off. No, and damn, he funny and some shit he be saying, but y'all have my ass rolling. All Gary got to say is, wait, why you say,
Make a mind. I'm dead. Let's make a mind.
He had me ass rolling just the way he talk. It's just the way he talk, that old southern drawl and shit. Boy, I be laughing my ass off. But go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna go on mute so y'all can talk. Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad you only had to fight the one time, cause see, here in Chicago, ain't no such thing as fighting one time. Because if you do beat somebody down, somebody else gonna want to try you because they think you ain't gonna be able to do it to them, or things of that nature. Yeah. No, I trust and believe. If y'all knew me and heard the stories, people got my sleeve. They got my file. They know like I told you, I was whooping men, women, and children. I didn't give a damn back in the day. If you step, I did. Cause what happened was, Miss Joe Thoughts, I'm respectful. I would go to the parents because one thing I wasn't gonna have my kids out here fighting like I had to, but they was talked to if they needed to. But if I go to your parent and tell you that my kid's not this and that, I'm not trying to raise them up, that they gonna defend themselves until we can knock this down, and the parent don't want to do nothing, and then your kid coming back being disrespectful to me, calling me out my name, hell yeah, I'm gonna lick 3 fingers, I'm slapping the shit out of them. That's just how it went. And then when they bring because I used to have people come in to my auntie be like, "No, Keita, stay in the house. I'm not running from no fight." I used to have mobs come up the street with bats and sticks and things for me. And I just be putting my shoes on, putting my clothes on. And as soon as I step outside, they be like, "This who you was messing with?" No, she don't be messing with nobody. She don't be mad because they know. I have zero tolerance for that because I don't go around bothering nobody. But I'm not gonna have you pick because I got picked on for so long because I was a double bastard until I got to the point where I wasn't taking that no more. My parents and my household don't define me. It don't define who I am. So, but I'm saying no, Chicago is a beautiful city. We got a lot to offer. But the people here,
I've heard a lot about here,
it's the people. It's the people that's really making this an ugly place. You know what I'm saying? I love my city, but they were making this city ugly. And then our city have too many. They got too many excuses for me. My city got too many excuses. They still want to point the finger and blame somebody else when you got choices today. You got more choices than each generation that came up before you. So I don't get that. Your circumstances or whatever, you make it. I wasn't finna let these people make my circumstances because I got caught up and had 4 kids by the time I was 16. I don't care who judged me. I don't care who got an opinion. Unless I respect your opinion. But the thing was, you don't know my story. You don't know why I had 4 kids by this time. You don't know my story, but you ain't even worth me telling you my story. You know, at least I didn't raise my kids off welfare. My first job, I was 13 working at McDonald's. You know, gang banging and serving burgers at the same time in the same place. You heard me? So,
But like you said,
you
we all
know,
got a story. We all got one.
we
That's for
all
darn
got a
sure. You
story.
damn sure
We
got one.
all got a story.
Let
We
Rachel
all
get in a
got a
little bit
book.
with Chicago and see what she got going on. Rachel, you didn't say you gonna say something, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know, Miss Chicago, you know we can get down, we can talk our ass off. Let Rachel squeeze on here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in here, baby girl.
I was enjoying this. Like I came up, but I'm still enjoying the Miss Chicago. Like, listen, we barely hear Miss Chicago
I
though.
know,
So
right?
real shit.
I know it. I
You
know
see,
it,
I'm
right?
quiet and protecting. I'm like, hey, fuck what I gotta say.
Well, you know,
I wish y'all could hear me behind the thing, cause you can't. You can only text stuff so many words, right? But I just still. But when y'all be getting into it, the people, I be cussing their ass out over here, and they be like, "You be talking like you know these people." I say, "I do. I've been listening to them for years."
I'm
yeah.
dead, yo.
But you
That
know,
shit.
everybody, you know, but that's cool, Miss Chicago, because like you said, everybody got a story. There's be a whole lot of stuff going on, and you know, everybody done went through some
Mhm.
shit in life, right? But my thing is, after you get 52, though, Miss Chicago, you still gonna be fighting, or you gonna just holler peace and blessings? Which one you
Oh
gonna do?
shit.
I'm on
I don't
yeah,
understand.
peace and blessings until
Okay,
I have to pull my piece out for God to bless them. What the hell you talking
okay, I got you. At least it's an understanding. Shit, that's all I'm saying.
about?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. So anybody y'all want to come up here? Anybody else want to come up? TJ, what's going on with you, baby? I know you got a whole lot of shit going on in your little corner of the world.
Oh
Man,
yes, yes.
damn.
I wish I could have a cocktail with that nigga so we can roast these some bitches
I'm
together.
dead. Yo.
We'll tag team these sons of
You
swamp eaters. You
Don't get
heard me.
TJ started with Chicago.
what you say, Rachel? What you say? It's so low, Rachel. What you say?
I said, oh snap, let me see. I said, don't get TJ started with Chicago.
Oh my God, Lord, that should be fun as hell. But you know, maybe Chicago, maybe TJ, you can get Miss Chicago to go to meet you there in Georgia for your comedy show you gonna put together this summer. Maybe Miss Chicago
I'm
can
gonna say because
Yo.
they'll ban me from down there because I go to Atlanta every year. You know, I've been going to Atlanta since I was 17,
how they gonna
but they'll
ban you
probably
for?
ban me because girl, I
Oh
have
no, not
zero.
another story, Miss Chicago. Not another story. Please say it ain't so.
Yo,
Oh no,
Please
I'm
I
say
was
it ain't.
dead.
saying no, I was saying with TJ with the way he talk, we kind of talk the same. I don't think nobody can handle us all. I would have to have a show the next day. I couldn't do it the same day because then people
Oh,
wouldn't want to go home.
I
Cause see,
got
I'm
you.
gonna kick it with you like I'm sitting in a circle of friends. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah,
talk
yeah.
all day. You know.
Uh-huh. Well, I feel you.
Well,
Hey,
let
Madeline,
me
what's
ask
going
y'all,
on? Hey, everybody, Phoenix.
what do y'all think about these YouTube beefs that is going on? Did y'all hear about the story about the couple that got unalived due to some YouTube beef?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. But my thing is, I mean, I ain't too much to say. People get ignorant and then they take stuff offline. You just got to be careful of who you talking to because you never know who you really talking to for real, for real.
It
People can
seemed like
tell
they
you
were
anything on here.
friends and shit like
I
that.
think
I think,
I think it's an eye opener, and if it's
yeah,
not an eye opener for a lot of people,
Yeah,
then they better open their eyes up because
yeah.
a lot of people is not going to tolerate disrespect, and that's what's going on right now. You got a bunch of grown people acting like teenagers.
That shit
yeah.
crazy as hell, man.
I
That's
think the
real
issue
crazy.
was over a copyright issues. It was over copyrights, I think it was.
It was over copyright issues, racial.
Yeah, over copyright issues. I was looking to the story a little. They filled up my DMs with that damn story. They want me to review and react to it. So I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna get a little more details into it. But it
Yeah.
seems to have to do with copyright issues. I think the bull took the other bull's name. And that's why I said it seemed like it was somebody. It was two people that came together on YouTube, right? And I guess
Uh-huh.
went their each way or something like that. And one took the other bull's name and switched it up. And
Oh
I guess
wow.
it started some beef. The wife got involved of the other bull. Then boom, I was when I saw the live, I was like, oh snap, he really did shoot unalive them in the, on their live.
Damn,
But
that shit
it, like
crazy.
he was making threats and all this stuff. So I was like, this is what's happening. Like,
And all that was over 10 cents for real. Because ain't nobody making no money like that for real. On this little piece of thing right here. That's unnecessary. That's just crazy. That's wild. That's
yeah.
wild.
That's why I
It's
don't
That's
just,
get engaged in YouTube beef or none of that. Like
it's
people
just
don't
getting to
go.
that point. It's getting to that point, and it's a lot of people just getting too disrespectful. While you got
it.
people
Yep.
showing teeth on here, like everybody is not going to play. Everybody is not going to play
Well,
like that.
I'm raising my hand. I can tell you, I'm one of them that don't play. I say this since the time I started on this thing right here. I do not play. I don't like to play wrestle. I don't like to play fight. I don't like
Right.
people
That's a
to
fact.
in my space. When you come to my space, there is going to be a problem.
You
I've
Yep.
been
don't
telling
never.
you
Yeah,
time.
you don't never supposed to play fight because all they doing is sizing you up.
That's it. That's why.
That's a
That's what
fact.
they do. That's exactly what they're
Listen,
doing.
I think I got threatened one time on this app. The first time that person threatened me, I said, "Fuck it, it's curtains. I don't need to talk to you. I don't give a fuck how many times you apologize to me.
Yeah.
Once you took it to that level, it's disrespect. And
Yeah.
then you're sitting here chasing my baby daddy. I say you don't want that. He's not going to argue with you on social media. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's the type that's face to face and it's curtain. So I'm not getting him. I'm like, you know what? Keep it that way. Keep your apologies.
Yeah.
Don't come my way. I don't deal with the disrespect. I don't play games on this John. Like I don't mind joking. I don't mind the roasting. I love watching TJ. I love watching you know call him Mega Mind. What is his new name? G Money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my boy. That's my
Yeah,
boy
um,
right
yeah.
there. Him and Biz got a good team going together. They don't realize how good they work with each other. That's a real good
yeah.
team right there.
They funny. I mean, I'm here for the
They
entertainment. I'm not here for the
yeah,
bullshit. I want to
Yeah,
laugh.
that
Like I deal with a lot
right.
of positivity, a lot of like being a how can I say a kid's advocate
it's
within my
fun.
community. Sometimes
Yeah,
I want to fall back and laugh, like be an adult,
yeah,
not just deal with the
this used to be
kids.
fun. This used to be fun on here. We used to be joking, man. We used to have a whole lot of fun when the people was roasting him
Facts.
on both sides, roasting and having a good time, just going back and forth in a nice way. This shit just got really kind of wild. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of sick of the same old jokes back and forth because you can't say but the
Yes.
same thing over and over again. Then it get like one person out joke the other one, and the other one get pissed off because they can't figure out how to get back at that person with a joke, and they go getting disrespectful. That shit crazy as fuck to me, man.
So
It's like
true.
fuck all that, you
She
know.
said, "Fuck
Do
all
what I
that."
mean. Yeah,
They don't
shit.
know how to joke.
Yeah, they don't
No,
know.
they
No,
don't.
they get
Because
too nasty, too grimy with it. You know, it's too nasty. You know, that shit crazy as hell. Yeah, but I don't know. I just hope everything wind up and stay peaceful over here. You know what I'm saying? And really, tell you the truth, though, TJ, and all y'all up here, and the whole everybody listening, we really should cut them all off. I still think you should cut them off. I was telling Kwame that before. Just cut them people off. Let them do them because we got some serious shit that we could be doing over here. Like we be doing stuff. Everybody got something. Everybody on this all the what you call it, the people on here, the content creators, if we
Hmm.
show people what we really do and shit like that, people will really tune in. I mean, because
they
y'all
do.
will be surprised at the shit that I do in a day. You know, and the stuff that Kwame was showing when he was doing that building, man, that going shopping with him and shit like that shit is fun right there. People, you know,
People
can
be
use their imagination, they can build, and if they and look, if you ain't got the money to do that, at least you can look at somebody else and be happy for them building. God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit. That's all I'm saying.
listen. I've seen. Listen. In order to make some money here, you would have to make over 10,000 views, over 11,000 views, over 20,000 views. You see where I'm coming from?
This is
So
fun for
channels
me.
like this, people
Yeah,
can make something out of it. Like I
yeah,
was saying last time, right? It's up to us, the content creators, to be consistent on what we're pushing out there, right? And
hmm
keep, drawing the attention of the viewers, the consumers. Now we switch it up and draw the attention of those that just want something like the Bad Girls Club, Baddies,
yeah,
Housewives
all
of
that crazy
Atlanta.
stuff.
Then that's gonna mess your thing up. You got to be consistent with what you're giving out there. You're going to get your subscribers. You're going to get your viewers. You're going to
Yeah,
get people to watch. It's going to take a little more time because at the end of the day, you're not with the bullshit. You're not with the challenges because you're not a trend
yeah,
follower. You're a trendsetter, which is a
yeah,
big difference.
yeah. What you never gonna see me do over here, what y'all never gonna see me do, is open my legs. You ain't gonna see me flipping cartwheels.
There's a
You
lot
know,
of them doing that.
you ain't gonna see me doing all that kind of crazy. That's ignorant shit. You ain't gonna see me doing ignorant
You're
shit.
a woman.
Eh, huh?
You're
What
a
you?
woman, not a thought.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna see me doing nothing crazy like that. What you gonna get from me is just like I was telling y'all. I'm on here to teach people stuff that I know that was taught to me that can help you live a better life. That's it. And how you can do it in a way where you can afford to, right? That's it. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. That's what I came here to do. And I wasn't expecting nobody to pay me for doing it. I just wanted to come on here and talk to the people. That's it. Because
Right.
a lot of our people have
Facts.
lost the way to go when it comes to how to make it in this world. If the white man or the blue man taking cut these lights off right now today, I would be all right, and it could be 90 degrees outside, and I know how to keep cool and keep food. I know how to do it.
Right.
You understand? A lot of people don't know how to do that shit. And I was like, damn, y'all don't know how to do that. I be thinking everybody know how to do that. Everybody was raised like me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not true. You see? Yeah, it's just crazy to me. Yeah, it's
Yes.
just crazy.
But a lot of these females that come on here are not women. They're little girls in a woman's body. Some of
Yeah,
these
this is
women have
sad.
not fully matured. They have not matured mentally. They have not matured emotionally, right? They have not
Yeah,
matured sexually or spiritually.
they don't know nothing about none of that. But here's the thing: it's a mighty poor wind that don't never change. It's a mighty poor wind that never changes. See, and I'm not here to change nobody. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm gonna. You be surprised too, y'all. Y'all gonna be surprised. It'd be a whole lot of people watching your ass that claim that they don't like you, and they don't
Right.
watch. I told that old thing over there. If don't nobody be in this little chat, I know your ass be here.
You talking about Drew Hill?
Yeah, yeah, that thing right there, that old Confederate whore, that
Oh, okay.
Confederate whore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Drew.
one. Uh huh. Yeah.
That's that
Yes,
swamp
she's talking
pussy.
about 15 inches.
Who said that? That's peace and blessings talking in the background. Oh my God.
You talking about 15 inches. Yeah, okay, we caught on.
Yeah, but see, and here's the thing, y'all. How many times you got to tell a person you don't fool with them, leave you alone? See, now I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all. Oh, I want to tell y'all this is we on this subject. Keep listening. Y'all remember since I made that went on damn D and said all that stuff, right? Shit
You're
been
right.
happening, y'all. Shit been happening because the next day, I told you I was sitting on top of my daddy's grave when it happened. The next day, um, my clock stopped at 4:45. But before then my husband, we was out and about, we was hanging out and shit like that. And my dad always played the numbers, y'all. My dad don't bought vehicles off of the numbers. That's and my his father, which
Uh,
is the grandfather that she was talking about with the stick in the mouth, with the stick
uh,
in the mouth, he taught us a system. And he taught us about how everything is on numbers, is vibration, and everything is numbers. Everything, the whole world is made of numbers. And so it's just gonna be hard for you to understand, but it's like a calendar. 369 481 481 592 592 613 613 247. It's a system, and that's how you hit these numbers. I'm gonna teach some of y'all these things right here. You can hit the number every time. See, so I like to gamble because I play with that system. Okay, system that was
We too old to gamble. Get that's bad.
shit. I be goddamn. It ain't bad when you hit it. You can hit a lick. You want to hit a lick. Hit a lick. Just and I told you, my dad's birthday was March the 20th. Yesterday, after I made that thing with Damn D and talked to him when I went on his panel. Yesterday, I was on the way home and I told my husband, I said, I said, I was telling him about this old trick over here, and he was like, "Oh, baby, don't worry about that." I said, "No, Granddad and them coming." That's what I told him. And then he played the thing in the lottery on the truck. We was driving in the truck, and in Virginia lottery, and it says the number was 320. To pick three. That was my daddy's birthday. I was like, oh shit. And when that number came out, we was given a turn on the old street that I lived on. That when I was born and raised, when my dad raised us in the house. You understand what I'm saying? Then that night, I came on in here and did all the things I needed to do. That night, I couldn't really sleep that good. And I would let the dogs outside. When I came back in the house, I looked at the clock in the living room. That's why y'all see it on that community wall. The clock was at 5:45, 4:45, which is quarter to five, and the clock has stopped. But the battery and the clock still work. See, I know that people, I know they were coming. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all gonna see some serious shit go down. And what happened to Kwame the next day? Because I said she was first, and I said all the shit gonna shut down. So what happened to Kwame? Did his channel get taken down? But I already know who did it. But his channel get taken down.
What? Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they did take his channel down, but I don't know who did it.
Look, I know who did it because I know things I ain't supposed to fucking know. But I know
Right,
who did it. You see what I'm trying to say?
right,
I
right.
know who did it. And I'm telling you right now, everything is falling down. But you see, but see, and that she was connected to this Kwame thing. You see what I'm saying? But look at how look how these events are happening. The chain of events and how close. And if y'all go
Damn,
back
nigga,
to
I
damn Steve,
can't call you this late.
huh? We said, baby. If you go back to the chain of events, what happened in Damn D's live when his shit shut down? If y'all go when it shut down and I left off, you're gonna hear a little music and you're gonna hear some words. Go back and watch and pay attention to that and listen to what the words say. I'm telling y'all, I ain't trying to scare nobody because I know people get all nervous and stuff like that. And it's not. And when you do things and you do things like that, you focus on a person that you want that to go to, and it goes exactly to that person. Nobody around you is gonna be hurt or harmed, but that's not your will. So you guys are all safe. But I'm telling y'all right now, it's all falling down. And when Kwame came on his live stream this morning, what did he say? I'm gonna stop fooling with them. I'm gonna stop fooling with. I ain't gonna talk to them no more. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. Right? He said that. Didn't he say that? He would cut
Fact,
them off and let them drown. Right? But what
fact.
happened tonight? They came back in. And he said something about the other dude. Right? But
Mm-hmm.
if that's okay, that's still okay because that's still gonna go whether he do that or not. They still gonna all of that is going to fall down. I'm trying to tell you now. We still gonna be good over here. They're gonna be going over there, and y'all gonna see what's gonna happen to what you call it, Drew Hill. What you call it?
Yeah,
And
I call it Drew Hill.
yeah, and TJ, didn't I tell you? I told you. I told all of you. I said, even after that, I said she's still not gonna listen. She's still gonna come back and try to act like she ain't worried about nothing. She still has something to say. And somebody sent me a screenshot of her community wall. She said that I look like a man or some bullshit, and she said thank you, TJ, or some shit like that. And so TJ, so now I guess I'm associated with you, man.
Wow.
Please.
That lady delusional. Something going on. Something
Only
going
thing
on in that head of hers.
she know exactly what she's doing. She's an old Confederate whore. She's used to
Yeah, I heard she
maneuvering.
trying to take me to court too. So
Ain't nobody worried
She's
about that
called
bullshit.
Swamp Pussy. She's called
My thing
Swamp.
is bring it on. It's like bring it on. It's like I don't. You see, when I get to this point right here, it don't bother me. Just see, because I won't talking all this time. It's all 5 years. I ain't saying to this woman right here. Y'all ain't never seen me mess with her nor Pepper. I ain't never fuck with them. Never. I ain't never said nothing to them. I ain't never fuck with them. And all of a sudden, here come Pepper used to say little things. I check little Pepper. Why y'all think Pepper got where she was and what happened to Pepper? Why y'all think that happened? You thinking, oh, your thoughts ain't know nothing about that. I'm trying to tell you, don't fuck with your thoughts when it comes to no bullshit. When she started tagging my name, how y'all think Pepper got where she was? I'm just
mm.
saying. I'm just saying. How y'all think Pepper got locked down? How y'all think that shit happened? Come on now. Listen. Oh boy, I'm telling you, but this one right here, this other one right here, this one right here, she gonna have to learn the hard way. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. And I'm saying all of this in confidence. I'm saying all of this, and I don't care what happened, what kind of repercussions happen, where a lawsuit come on. I don't give a fuck about none of that because the power that I serve got my dad out of jail when he was a young man. Yeah, and people that's real sick don't heal people that's real sick. I don't pay attention to none of that bullshit, especially if you moving in the right manner and you doing the right thing and people start fucking with you. If you're not bothering nobody, you got good intentions, you love your neighbor, you make sure you have peace with your neighbors around you, you do what you can for others, and you respect people, you're gonna live a good life and you're gonna live a long life. Anytime you way away from that, you're gonna have a whole bunch of goddamn problems. And just because she got problems, you're not gonna make your problems mine, and you're gonna stand still too. Period. There you go. Y'all got the floor. Because y'all know I can go. Mm-hmm.
Well, here come the second. Here come the second little motor mouth. I just want to go back to what you said about the numbers, Rachel. What did I put in your chat today? Was it today or yesterday? Riders.
Uh,
I was like, people don't know that it's power in numbers. It
oh
Yes.
yeah,
numbers really does matter. Numbers really does matter. You know what I'm saying? My numbers are threes. I don't know. Things and threes work good for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but that's why I enjoy you, and that's why I know that you know what you be talking about. You, Miss Akimi, Miss Earth Day. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
be speaking that truth, especially when and it's a few men on here that I
Yeah.
watch like The Word and
Yeah.
Gary Bust Down. I love them. You
Yes.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and 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 numbers are very, very, very
Look,
important
let me tell you
because
something. You was
the
born on a
world
number.
started off in numbers. That's what I'm saying. The world came off numbers. So
The universe is a number. The universe is a number. You was born. You got a birthday. You got a
yep,
death date. You
yep.
was. Everybody was born. Someone came a little bit earlier, but you was 41 weeks for you. 9 months, 41 weeks for you to be born. Right. For dead is 769 976.
mm,
That's the number for dead. It's a whole lot. The number for snake is 623. 623, or 126. You
Yeah,
know,
numbers is powerful.
numbers are
Numbers,
very powerful, and
What's
y'all
your
go
they
number?
ahead.
are.
The time
But
he
let
was
me just
born,
clear. Let me.
92.
Yeah, can I just tell y'all a quick story just to make y'all laugh a little bit? But my
Yeah.
whole 30s, when I turned 32, and when I got to the half mark, I started getting nervous because I thought I was Jesus' twin, right? That's how close I am with the Lord, right?
Uh,
I thought I was gonna be taken out at 33. So do y'all know that whole 33? I wouldn't step on no cracks. I wouldn't let nobody. I was really on edge until I made it to 34. That's when I realized I had to come out that illusion that I
mhm.
was Jesus' twin. I'm just a sister. People just
Yo,
thought I was crazy about that, but I know it's other people that thought that too. I really thought I was leaving here at 33. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie at
so is a
all.
man, the Bible tells you, so is a man thinking, so is he. So that's why it's very important to have positive
Mhm.
thoughts. It's always important
Mhm.
to envision yourself having the things that you want. You are the creator of your life, period. Can't nobody
Mhm.
else create your life. Should nobody else make you mad, happy, or sad?
At
Nobody should
all.
have control over you, period.
That's why I got peace and blessings. But
That's it.
yes,
Yeah, peace and blessings,
yes.
baby. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. I hear this when you live in Chicago. I hear peace and blessings, but I'll still fuck you up. That's what I heard you say.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings, and she gonna leave you in the
But
air
I
too.
do. I have people. I be having people walk up to me like, You just seem so sweet. You look so sweet, but you also look like you ain't taking. You got
Ah,
zero tolerance. And I
yeah.
said, You're correct. But that's the side of me that I don't want to bring out because, see, everybody got doubles. We all got two personalities. But when you a
Yeah.
Gemini, we have more. Our personalities have personalities. So I'm kicking it over here, at least about eight of us. You feel me? In
You can be anything
personality
as a
wise.
woman. You can be anything. We create as
You can be whatever. And I believe that I can be whatever I want, when I
men
want,
too. Men
you
too. Because
know.
women are creators. We can create anything. We can create anything. We can create moves, all that stuff.
We
So you
can
don't have
build,
all
we
the
can
things.
build you, or we can tear you down. We
Yeah,
got
but
the
just don't.
hands to build you up.
Yeah, but just don't get too caught up on those horoscopes because it's deeper than what y'all think with those horoscopes.
I'm
You know,
not. I'm more into the. I'm more into the numbers. I ain't. I'm
yeah,
more into like the number
yeah,
thing, and only that's why I only brought it up because we talking about 33 being my favorite number. That's the only reason why I
yeah,
brought up that whole 33. But even as a child, I don't know. I always gravitated to three. So
yeah.
but life
That's why I
is.
have a favorite
I.
number to color too. Colors matter.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a person that like red, do you know that you subconsciously keeping yourself broke and in debt? If you're a person that like to wear red, red is your favorite color. If red is your favorite color, you need to change it.
That's
Colors
my
make
real nickname in real life is Big Red out here in the streets. So I'm gonna have to change my name.
yeah, I'm talking about the color of clothing. The color of
No,
clothing.
that's because I like red. They call me red because I
Yeah,
red. My hair be
yeah,
red majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? I just like the red, but I like dark colors. But
yeah,
red by people's calling me red, it made me gravitate to the red hair and the
yeah.
things of that nature. But I'm not in that stage any longer. That was when in my younger days, my younger years. But yeah, that
Okay,
does
look,
matter. I learned that I went that older lady told me that colors and things, a
yeah,
lot of things represent a lot of things. Everything got something you can read into it.
yeah, yeah.
Everything's a lesson.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Okay, so I know we chilling and everything like this, but I do want to put this in here. But I'm gonna still smoke this cigarette too because I got it from my husband. I'm gonna puff this thing because I like to kind of puff sometime when I'm drinking. I like to puff when I drink. When I'm, you see these little Jack Daniels shoes, I like to do that because they have a little burn to it. You know what I mean? But anyway,
Jack
when I was
Daniels that
talking,
shit though.
we said, baby.
Jack Daniels is that shit though.
Yeah, I like my little, but it's got to be the shooter because I can't do no, I'm not a drinker. But in the earlier days when my husband was in the army, and we going all around with people and shit, and hanging out. I used to could sip down. I could really sip it. But as I got a little older and start having children and things like that, I don't do that no more. So things I used to do, I don't do no more. You dig what I'm saying? And I really wasn't not a real heavy drinker anyway, right? So a little dab of that because I don't like nothing to have control of my mind. I always like to have my thoughts. I don't like nothing to order my shit. So but every now and then I'll dabble in a little bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna make me crazy, right? But I wanted to say this to y'all. I want to tell y'all seven. I'm gonna just tell y'all this real quick while I got you. 7 natural ways to lower your blood pressure. because if your blood pressure is 130 at the top and 80 at the bottom, that's the normal one. Anything over that, you got high blood pressure. Just let you know that, right? And most of the time, high blood pressure do what? Affect black people, melanated people the most, right? And the only thing I want to say is because I know some of y'all take blood pressure medication. That's all cool stuff, listen to your doctor and all that stuff. But I want to give you 7 little things that will help you lower your blood pressure. Consult your doctor if you have to. But this is just a little secret. Okay, number one, the first thing you do, you want to do 5 minutes of vigorous exercise, just 5 minutes, right? So say you're running in place for 5 minutes. Look at your clock, time yourself, set your time on your phone, and run in place for 5 minutes, right? You do that for 5 minutes. You get that burst of energy, so that way your blood can go, your veins will expand, and the blood will go through your body nicely and evenly, right? And open up them cells. Or another way you can do it, you can do jumping jacks for 5 minutes. Just regular, jumping jacks you do in school for 5 minutes. That'll also help your blood flow like it's supposed to. Okay, you can do that, right? Number two, what you can do is do deep breaths, like a deep breathing technique. And what you'll do is you'll breathe in your nose for 4 seconds, and you'll hold it. And then you let it out for 7 seconds. So in other words, you can go, when I breathe in, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. So slowly. If I breathe in, I'm gonna breathe out, and I go 7 seconds. You do that for 3 or 4 times, your blood pressure gonna automatically go down. Y'all understand that? Did I make that look clear? Here go another thing that you can do too, real quick. Okay, you can use like cold water therapy. You go in your bathroom, you can take some cold water from your bathroom sink and you just splash it on your face. As cold as you can get it, splash it on your face. Do that for a few seconds like that, splash it on your face. That's gonna automatically drop your blood pressure. If you don't want to do it like that, you can take a shower. Get in the shower, let the cold water get on your body for a few seconds. That's going to reduce your blood pressure too. That's going to bring it right on down and make you calm. You can also go out in the sun. You can take a walk in the sun, but do a vigorous walk. Don't be dragging your ass, but just kind of like walk out in the sun like that, sunlight. Make sure the sun is bright. Don't pay attention to how hot it is or the sun. Just pay attention to your surroundings, like the trees, the grass, the birds, and all that stuff. That's going to distract you, so you can be in the moment, and that's going to make your blood pressure lower too. Okay, that's another way you can get it done. All right, I'm just telling you fast ways to lower your blood pressure, and it could possibly stop you from taking blood pressure medication if you keep this as a practice. Right? You can also download an app where you can do yoga and do meditation and see and let it be guided meditation. In other words, if you got all kinds of apps you can get. Download one of them apps, or you can get something free off of YouTube for like 10 minutes. Somebody guiding you and telling you just to sit still, and they telling you to breathe in, and you listening to them. Do that for like 5 minutes, right? After you do that, that's another part that make your blood pressure go down. And then y'all know those balls that you can squeeze in your hand for stress. You can get one of those balls, or you can get some socks, a pair of socks, and fold them socks inside out and squeeze it for 3 seconds, then release it, squeeze it for 3 seconds, and keep repeating that for a little bit. All of that will help you lower your blood pressure when you don't even have to take blood pressure medicine. And the very last thing is to laugh. Get you a video, or you can go on YouTube or TikTok or whatever and find some funny videos. Keep it in your little file, something to make you just crack up. You can look at a comedy show or something to make you laugh. All of that will release the hormones and things that you need to lower your blood pressure. Simple as spitting on the ground. It's easy shit like that. So you don't have to pop pills on. If you do that as a regular routine, at least 3 to 4 times a week, if you take blood pressure medicine, your doctor gonna wind up either lowering your blood pressure medicine or taking you off of it completely. Now, I just wanted to kick that in. That's news that you can use. Back to the bullshit. What you got? Go.
I gotta thank you for that information.
You're welcome. Yeah, I like to give you news you can use. But yeah, y'all, I just really wanted to come on here and kick it with y'all and see what y'all was talking about, making sure that y'all, don't be holding all your damn emotions and thoughts and feelings in. Get shit off your chest. If you got an art with somebody, and old people used to say, don't go to bed mad at nobody. Don't go to bed mad. They used to say that stuff. It's reasons why some of these sayings were stuck and stayed true to this time. You get that shit off of you. Whatever's bothering you, get that shit off of you and leave it where it's at. That's it.
You Because people fail to realize we get a brand new canvas every morning. If you choose
Yes,
to keep your day
yes,
before canvas, that's on you. And want
yep,
to add more paint to it, and it
yes.
still look like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to
But
tell you.
another quick story. One time it was some girls. They wasn't
Listen,
smelling too right. Right? They
uh,
wasn't smelling too right. You know. And I didn't want
oh,
to be, mean and and
uh-huh,
just come out because I'm not a mean person at all. But
uh-huh.
I played that video for them on how to clean a woman's vagina.
I got a video on on my channel. You know I got a video
You
on my
did it.
channel.
I
Yeah.
showed them your video. That's what I'm talking about. I
Oh
played your
Lord.
video for them
Mhm.
instead of telling them, I gave them a little hint and told them, this is the proper way of doing things. And
Yeah.
they came
Uh-huh.
back thanking me. They came back thanking me, but I
But
was
hold on,
kind
Mr.
of
Clark,
being,
hold up 1 second. This is how the spirit worked. Because I told Mr. Keeman I was going to do a video today, a live stream today, and guess what it's going to be? It was going to tell you 10 places on your body that you have not been cleaning properly, and that's for men and women. It all for us, and it's those 10 places that you need to know how to clean so you can live a long life. And that's the video. That's the live stream that I was going to do tonight. And I told Mr. Kima that, and she said, "Oh Lord, yo, you are." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." But then, as I was moving through, and I was thinking, I was like, "No, first of all, I need to tell people how to express themselves and learn how to remember to get shit off your chest and don't be holding in stuff and tell them about that blood pressure and just let people come up and kick it and get shit off that chest. Because sometimes people just want to unwind and ain't got nobody to talk to and just want to get the shit out. So let's just get shit off
yeah,
the chest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still
yeah.
gonna do that video and showing y'all the 10 places, just men and women, that's very important on your body that you're supposed to keep clean and how you're supposed to keep it clean and how it'll make you live longer. Like
Cause
you
I
said,
sure did. I sure did. I played. I gave them your look. Showed them on the big screen too about how to do that instead of just
yeah,
Cause I'm tired of telling women, cause you smell yourself before anybody else smell you. I don't get
yeah,
that. You feel me?
yeah. But
And that,
that's really you have to tell the little girls how to how to clean them bodies because you got
no,
girls,
these are grown. These was grown women's. These
but
was
they weren't
grown
taught
women's.
Mr. Carter. You can't get mad.
I know
Listen,
they wasn't.
yeah, they see. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I did that video. You can, you can't now. It's hard to fault people for how they move through this life because you have to remember how was they raised. Everybody won't taught things, right? They won't taught.
Yeah.
So we have to. Sometimes you have to relearn shit. You know, some of the things that you were taught, you have to relearn it because it was the wrong way. It was the
Yeah.
wrong
And then
thing to
too,
do.
they gotta look out for the magic sticks they sticking up in because if y'all not wearing any condoms, you taking whatever partner he had before you when he ejaculate, that's ejaculating in you too. And that's why a lot of women be smelling like fish and mildew. It's got something to do with their partners too. That's why it's not good to have sex with everybody or not use a condom. Each his own. But women need to realize if both of y'all is active, and in the way a lot of these men is playing the field or the down lows or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it, and they not wearing condoms, whatever sexual partners they had is several of them. It's several when they ejaculate
yeah,
because men
yeah.
feel like they ejaculate out. Y'all still get the women's semen because y'all penis it vibrates. It's got a pulse. It's like breathing in and breathing
The
out.
vagina got a pulse too. The
You
vagina
know what
got a
I'm
pulse
saying?
too.
So
Shit.
so I want men to know that men, when y'all got little musty odors and things, thinking you just musty down there because you play ball. No, you musty because you got some musty vagina.
But the food.
So
Listen, let me tell you something. Everything that you put in your mouth come out of your body through your
yeah.
pores, through everywhere, through every part of your body. So you really have to be careful of what you put in your mouth, and you have to be careful of what comes out your mouth. Those are two things that is the fastest way to kill you.
Because all bad things got to come out your body. That's why women bleed. We is cleaning our system out. That's why we do that. Plus, it's
Yeah,
part of our punishment. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
but people feel like when they dushing and all that, you not helping your problem. You actually making it worse.
You already know. I was just reading it. Yeah. Okay. So listen, TJ, what you got, baby? What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the link one more time. Anybody else want to come up and talk? Or we're gonna wrap the thing up because I don't want to drag y'all ass out. I know some of y'all got to go to work tomorrow. I'm good though. I'm just letting y'all know that. You see what I'm saying? And I want us to kind of like yeah, I'm gonna drop the link and see if anybody else. I want to say if you had to tell somebody something and it's something you want to get off your chest, and you say it like in 1 or 2 words, what would you say to get some stuff off your chest so you know that feel like you relieved? You know what I'm saying? For me is shut the fuck up.
Okay.
If you can't come, I'm gonna tell you the truth. For me
Okay.
is and when I want to get shut the fuck up if you can't come to me and say what you gotta say. If I hang this live stream up, I don't want to hear what nobody gotta say about your thoughts. If you ain't man or woman enough to come up here and tell me what you got to say, shut the fuck up. That's off my chest. Go next. That's just straight up. Next,
Yeah,
because I'm on
man,
my way.
I don't do middle people. Can't no one come and tell me what somebody else said. If that person didn't come to me, it really is a non motherfucking factor because they wasn't man or woman to come say it to me, and I'm a very outspoken person.
Mhm.
So I'm basically like that too. I don't like the middleman because the middleman is the shit starters, you know.
Yeah,
So if you didn't come to me and y'all had a private conversation, I don't get mad over private conversations. I'm just sorry. You can call me all type of stuff, said I was this, said I was that, but neither
mhm.
one of y'all came to me, or the middleman is the one instead of shutting it down. Because I'm the type of person, if I'm friends with two people and they try to talk, I shut that down. I don't want no part to that. That's y'all thing. You know, I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Y'all going through that. I
Instigator,
just don't like that.
manipulator. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like arguing. I don't like drama. I just can't. I can't deal with that. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I don't like ignorant. I'm not gonna say ignorant because I'm ignorant as fuck. I don't like elders that's
all
supposed
these
to be because
ignorant.
I'm at the age that that's what I supposed to be. I supposed to get on my kids' nerves. I supposed to, be, because I'm getting older, you know, and it's just it's just the way, and it's crazy because like y'all said, a lot of these people that's acting like this, they all over 45 years of age. Majority of them over 50, and I don't know if they think they winning, but I use them for jokes. Like if I'm sitting around drinking with somebody, I put one of y'all on because I don't look at them. I only know about them through you all, and I use them, and we just be roasting and toasting. But everybody love them some Candy Mans
Yeah, yeah. I just
and
think
Gary.
I think that really to tell you the truth, the people really admire you for real. They just don't know how to tell you. That's all it is.
That's
I'm
all
just
it
telling
is.
you.
It's
I'm
almost
just
like when we
telling
was in
you.
school. Remember
Mhm.
when we was in school and that little boy always picked on us. You never understood why that little boy, but at the end of the day, the little boy liked you and just didn't know how to approach you with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Uh-huh.
that's
Yeah.
basically what it is. And
Same
then
same difference.
this YouTube and really brung a lot of demons out of people that they thought they didn't have because it's bringing them where people is tuning in and it's the first time they like somebody really give a damn about what they talking about. You could tell that they was the type in real life sitting in circles being quiet and only saying yeah, them agreeing people because they really don't have nothing else to offer to the conversation. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I
So
know.
now that they got people paying attention to them because they didn't feel pretty, they didn't feel masculine, they didn't feel like that until they came to this YouTube and found out that it's other people like them. Because
Yeah.
who they say you are what you eat, right? So would that be,
Yeah, you are.
back in the day, but I don't believe in that what's that saying? Want to hold you all hold whatever, flock together, whatever. I didn't believe that neither,
No,
but I
no, no. You talking about birds of a feather flock together.
flock together. And to me, that's a non-factor. It depends on the situation with that saying to me because I hung with a lot of whores. I wasn't gonna be no hoe. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't make them not be my friend because they had my back. You know what I'm saying? We
Miss
still.
Chicago, listen, let me interrupt you
Hmm,
right there. It don't mean that,
hmm.
when you say birds of a feather flock together, it's still a quality. It don't mean that you have to be the whore, but it's a quality of the group
Oh
of
no, that's
people.
what I was trying to get to. That it
Yeah,
depends on the shit. That don't qualify for everything. That's what I was saying
yeah,
about that.
hmm
That ain't really true in certain situations. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, I
That's what I
do.
was saying. But
Uh-huh.
it's just the attention that they are getting, and then the one that gave them their first attention, I hate to say it, was Candyman's brother. No one gave them that attention, and then by him spreading his attention, and they misunderstood what they was coming to his channel for, because KB is a type, he's nice, he's kind. A lot of men ain't that kind like KB.
Yeah,
KB is
yeah.
thoughtful. A lot of men is not thoughtful. You know, like,
Listen,
I ain't trying to dish you, Candy Man, but you the opposite of your brother. If bitch ain't got together, she just ain't gonna get it. You feel me? KB gonna try to, it's okay, I'm gonna figure it out, until he just ain't no more figuring out that he gotta move on. You know what I'm
but it's
saying?
but you know
So,
what's funny to me? I'm gonna tell you what's really funny to me when it comes to people talking about Kwame. Don't nobody really know this nigga. I'm trying to tell
they
you for
think they
real.
do. They think they do.
They
They
think
think they do.
well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you, my father was a March man. They see you before you come in. They play
Yep.
them, but they know exactly what's going on. So I mean, I think people get it really twisted when they think they know somebody. You don't want to know somebody just because you see them on here. In order to know somebody, you really have to be in their presence and watch how they move, and in their daily life. You can only
In
assume
real life.
that somebody is, and especially when people say Kwame don't see this or Kwame don't see that. Kwame saw that shit. He know exactly what the hell going on.
Yeah, they
Period.
see everything, and then
Yeah.
he's not
They got nothing
apologetic what
about
come out his mouth. They say what's on their mouth. Sometimes they give they thinking without a thought, and they thought without a thinking. I
him.
have
Man,
Pisces. I mean, well, I have his kind sold up. I even got a grandkid on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? So
my dude is a
they
March
are.
man. My dude a March man. My husband a March man.
Man,
My father was a March man.
my
My mother was
March
a
is
March man. I know all about the March men. Yeah.
from, man, you know what I'm saying? And the March men are different
They
from the
are
women. The women and the men are two different types of
Don't mess with their
people.
don't mess with their money or their family, or you gonna have a problem
Mhm.
all day. All day.
Mhm.
That's it.
them
But
damn
anyway, what you got,
But
Candy
but it's
Man?
crazy. But yeah, but it's crazy
This
that
street love.
grown people. I mean, elders. These are elders. These not no teenagers. These not no 21-year olds. These not nobody
Yeah,
that's
but it is what it is
starstruck.
with them. It
No,
is what it
nut.
is, David.
But
Mhm.
KB is the first person in real life that had some type of status, that really cared about what he thought, because he gave them platforms, he gave them a voice. And I wish he would have left some of them voices where the hell they was. Cause
Well,
I knew half these motherfuckers wasn't gonna last. I knew it from
I
the
look at
dope.
listen, Miss Chicago. Let's just leave that one alone because
Mm,
my thing is, everything is happen for a reason. None of this
it
happens,
do. It do.
and we live and we learn. That's over there. I'm just saying, it's what it is. I don't care nothing about no. I don't care nothing about them niggas. I don't care about none of that bullshit. All I care about is coming on this jigamabob right here, telling people what I know, trying to help people learn and elevate their stuff and have a peaceful life.
say it again,
Fuck
Miss John
all the
Parks.
other shit. That's all
No,
I'm
But
saying.
you know what? He
say
tried to
chicken
do
bob
that
again.
too, though. He tried to do that too, because he's the reason why this YouTube is changing and
Yeah.
reforming the things. Because he broke the mold. He keep breaking the mold. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you gotta remember this. And listen, don't nobody go to church and listen to the same preacher. And everybody, when you go to church, you got a whole bunch of people in the church house. You got one preacher preaching. The preacher maybe topic might be on love your brother, love your neighbor. He preaching, vein popping all his neck, sweating coming all on his head.
Hmm.
And then he can go to everybody in that church that listen to that same preacher say something, that same sermon, and ask them what they got out of it, be something different. Everybody have a purpose in his life to do what they do and to relate to certain people. So what's good with the way one person do it ain't the way the other person do it. That's why it's always good to be your unique self.
Yep.
Be real. Be real. Don't try
Fact.
to fake the funk and be something that you're not because you're gonna fail every time. And I'm gonna tell you something else. See this thing right here? It don't lie. It's a reflection of who you are, just like a mirror. So you
Mhm.
can't come on here and fool nobody, tell nobody you this, that, and the other, because you got people like me that can see straight through your black ass. All right,
It,
I'm doing me. Moving right along. Okay, Candyman and Rachel, what you think? Me and Miss Chicago, we're gonna peace out for we're gonna be quiet for a minute so y'all can see what y'all say. What you want to get off y'all chest?
That's some real shit. We all listen. People fail to realize we all fight this. We all fight our own demons in the same hell. We all need to learn how to take accountability for real, for real.
Rich, you gotta speak up some, babe. I need a damn hearing aid. Shit. God damn.
Oh, I thought I fixed it. Is it better?
It's a little bit better. It sound like you real low. It sound like you like mumbling when you talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me see. I don't
Okay.
know why it's doing that.
Okay. Can y'all hear her in the chat, babies? Hey, y'all in the chat. Thanks for
Can you hear me
coming.
now?
Yeah, it's much better. Go ahead, Rachel.
All right. I had the mic. I didn't know you had to change the settings on the mic over here in the studio. Yeah, like I was saying, I said people fail to realize that we all fight our own demons in the same hell. We just have to learn how to take accountability. Like I said, a lot of us haven't maturely grown, and that's the problem. That's why I don't sit here and break my head with people that don't want change. I sit here and keep my focus on the ones that are willing to move on and let go.
Amen. Yeah.
I don't got time for that. Like for real,
For
for real. I
real.
know I'm 35 years old, but at the end of the day, I've lost too much to keep losing. So my focus isn't to keep losing. My focus is to keep moving forward. I just want to live, love, and laugh. That's it. If you
That's
want to be
it.
disrespectful, like
Mhm.
it takes a lot to get me pissed off. But I can sure as hell top your disrespect. So watch what you asking for, like I tell people, because your wish can come true.
For real. That's
That could
me.
be
That's good.
people fail to realize that we all humans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And even though YouTube is a social media platform, I get it. People come on here, they do scripts, they do plays, right? But it's not what you do, it's how you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And what
Yeah.
you push out, you're going to get back. And people forget karma works both ways. See, I may embrace solace and karma, which means that at the end of the day, karma's my best friend. But while karma's my best friend and I'm sitting here watch her do her thing, she's over here haunting your damn dreams with
Hell
grace.
yeah. Shit.
So
Yeah.
I ain't got shit to worry about. That's why I tell people I live, love, and laugh. That's why nothing bothers me. People can
Yeah.
talk, people could listen, they could sit here and fall off their fucking chair saying
Mhm.
whatever the hell they want to know, say what about me, because at the end of the day, they don't know me. They would have to get to see me and read every every page, every
Mhm.
chapter of my book to get to know a piece of me. And in order to hurt me, you would have to do something worse than what's already been done to me in the past. Because I've already survived and now I'm a warrior. People fail to people fail to realize there's a lot of warriors out here still fighting.
Hell
You
yeah.
can't
For
knock them
real.
because
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing that they, at the end of the day, how can I say it? Word says it the best, so I'm not even gonna sit here and try to quote him, man. The spirit in me is gonna keep on living. Let's put it like that. Even if I'm not here, it's gonna take a
Yeah.
lot to censor me, and it's gonna take a lot to tie me down.
That's right. That's right. That's right, sis. That's right. Yeah, we're some powerful beings for sure. For real, for real.
Yeah, like
I
people,
heard.
like I don't know, you just can't go into your emotions. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I grew up within the past couple of years. Maybe it was my daughter that taught me some,
Yeah.
toughness and some hardness. They say your boys teach you how to love as a mother, right? But your
Mm-hmm.
daughter teaches you discipline. Maybe it could have been that.
Ooh,
Like I'm
child, let me
saying here, I
tell
gotta
you.
lead by example. She's a little girl. She's looking at me. So why would
Mhm.
I come on social media and claim to be a mother, claim to be a woman, but under the same breath, I'm sitting here knowing I got sons. I'm bashing men because I got a daughter. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I
That
sure
doesn't
do.
make me a woman. That makes me nothing more than just Lilith in disguise.
Yeah, right. I
I'm
get
not
you.
giving a fuck about my kids. I'm leaving them in this rage just to sit here and become a clown on social media for a few coins. I'm not sitting here chasing the leprechaun. It's
Well,
not
I'm
the leopard,
listening.
the Irish.
I'm
And
listening,
that's what
baby.
I'm not cat like that's the problem with people.
You
They
talk.
haven't grown up
Mm-hmm.
and they're too busy sitting here chasing, how can I say, attention and glory behind fame that they don't have, fame that somebody else has gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the problem. Like, yo, take credit for what you've done. Don't sit here and try to take somebody else's credit. This motherfucker sat here and worked his ass off to get to where he's at. But you want to sit here and snatch it. That's the problem. We're not dealing with humans and people. We're dealing with leashes.
It's a spiritual war for real. No
Facts.
doubt. No
And
doubt.
they trying to lock us. They trying to knock you down. That's the problem. We got good spirits in us, and the demons are roaming around us. Since we want to, I'm speaking in metaphor, so hopefully I don't offend nobody over here like I do some over there.
Girl, it is what it is. Grown folks gonna take it where they need to take it.
Because it's true. Like, people get offended. Like you too grown to be in your emotions. Like the last time I remember, it's my daughter. I gotta sit here and chastise my child, my 15-year-old, not a 25-year-old, not a 30-year-old. You see where I'm coming from?
I do.
Women look like they thirsty as shit, chasing a lot of women out here, bashing women because what? A man is not paying attention to you?
That
Shit.
shit crazy right there.
Listen, TJ, Kwame Brown, G Money, Double, I call them, listen, mega minds. Point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 40. Real shit. Because it's like, what in the world do these men do? Like, what is they mind fucking y'all through the internet? Is it
That
that
shit
fucking?
crazy.
You ain't
That shit
get to
crazy.
see the
Yeah.
damn eggplant or try it, but you obsessed. It's my point. You ain't even get to try it. And y'all obsessed like they sat here and they, turned you upside down or left you hanging
Wow.
from the damn ceiling fan. Half these females are obsessed. Something's wrong. Like, I don't know what's wrong. I swear to
Mama
God.
said, Mama always used to say, every time he gets up, they don't know how to let go. They don't let. They don't,
So imagine if he gets to them,
that shit funny
he'll
as
be
hell.
building caskets, yo.
That shit crazy as hell. That shit
No,
crazy.
but yeah, like I said, man, the problem is that I'm not gonna say we. The majority of the women, the majority of the men have not fully matured. That's it. Some of us have, and some haven't. That's why I say when they say age ain't nothing but a number, that shit ain't true. Because some of us, either life, the trenches we have been through, the experiences we've been through, have
Mm-hmm.
forced us to grow up while
We're
others
faster than
held
others.
them back.
Yeah.
They're still stuck in a childhood. I didn't have a childhood. I could be acting like a kid right now. It doesn't excuse that I had the past that I had, right? Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
excuse for me to act a fool now as a grown ass person because once you reach a certain age, you know right from wrong, point blank.
But wait, Penny, my Penny girl jumping on me, y'all. She just jumping on me. You want to get up here? Come get up here, baby. Get up here. Get up here on the sofa. Come on, get up there, girl. Listen, I can't pay you no attention right now, Penny. Get up there, baby. Get up there. Shit, she looking at me like, Mama, come on now. You know as I pass out bedtime. Why you ain't get up there, baby? Get up there.
She's like, I want to
No,
get on the screen. I know everybody got dogs. I got a pit bull. You too small for mine.
you got a pit bull? Yeah,
I got a
Penny.
blue nose. My little red nose died. That was my best friend. I cried.
I don't
Okay.
see it nice. Yeah, but one thing about it, when I want to say on this thing right here, if anybody coming on here looking for love, y'all, yeah, it's a sad thing.
Facts.
It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. I can understand you coming on here looking for partnership, friendship when it comes to building something. I can understand that people networking. I get that. That it's a good spot for this. But anything else, nah,
But
nah.
half these females is like either in relationships or married. That's why I'm confused. You want respect. I don't respect
Yeah,
that because what
yeah.
I was taught was different. And it's not, listen, at the end of the day, look, listen, we got to treat ourselves. Look,
Working
you
on
want
it.
me to
Yeah,
respect you, you got to respect yourself first. Because if I'm
yeah.
disrespecting you, that means that you're putting yourself out here disrespecting yourself first
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, and when it comes, let me tell you something. When it comes to networking, I'm a very creative person. I can tell different people what I think that they're good at doing. I'm trying to
Mhm.
tell you, it's shit like that. I'm just saying, everybody have a skill or something that's
Facts.
unique and different, you know. And every one of y'all have something that y'all can make money off of, and you can make it your own. Y'all remember a while back I told y'all about Swap More? I got
What's that?
videos about that. The ones that's been here for a while will know it. I was saying I wanted to develop an app where people can swap from different cities, different counties, different states, and they don't have to pay any money. They'll swap items. Swap. I might want to swap my car. You swap your car with me for a weekend. I'll let you live in my house for a weekend. Nobody
Okay.
pay nothing. I might have a hotel that I own, maybe in the downtown of the city. You coming from out of town, you might have a business meeting here. I'll let you rent my hotel, a room at the hotel for the week. You see what I'm saying? I go to your spot. I might can do some business there in your city or state. It's a whole lot of things that people can do to make money. It's just that everybody is for themselves. Everybody grabbing ideas, stealing from one another. They steal the way people. They steal the way you talk. They steal the way you walk. They steal your style, and they try to make it their own. But it don't work for them. It's never gonna work. You can't do nothing but be yourself and stay in your own fucking lane. That's what you're good at. That's it. I mean, that's it. I can go on and on, but anyway, y'all know where I'm going with that. Hey, TJ, what's on your mind, bro? Come here. Come here, Penny. Go over there with your sisters. Shit, she being worse. You sleep, TJ. You gotta go to work tomorrow. We old enough. We hold y'all. I got a lot of people in my chat tonight. I'm telling you, I really appreciate y'all coming over here. I really do. Oh, I see something back here. Let me see what that is. Oh, that was Rachel. Hey, hello, Rachel. I see you down. You see, I'll be paying that no attention. Yeah, I think TJ made a he might be going down and everything. But look, y'all, look, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I see my babies. Listen, y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that
She right.
noise? Did y'all hear that? Huh? Did y'all hear that? Huh?
I
She
did.
crying for
That was my That was my other dogs. My other two babies. Because Penny came back here. They was asleep. She comes back here because she want to go outside now. And when she come back here, she roused them up. They're like, I want to. I want to. You heard it? Y'all did hear it?
it.
Let me let my babies out so y'all can see my babies, so we can tell y'all good night. Let me let them out so y'all can see. Come on, babies. Let y'all come on here. Let them see y'all. Come on.
Man, guys, don't let social media be the death of y'all, man. Because
Come
that's
here,
what's happening.
baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come see mama. Come see mama. Come on. Come here. Up. Come up.
She
Up.
want attention. Her
Look, y'all.
dogs is cute.
Look.
They be
Here go my.
gardening with her, eating
This
the
is my Suki
vegetables.
y'all right here. This is my Suki girl right here. Y'all see her? Say hey. Tell her you gotta go potty, baby. Tell her you gotta go potty. I gotta go piss. I gotta go take a pee pee. This Suki right here. Y'all see my baby? That's this one of them. Can you see them, baby? You gotta go potty. Give me a kiss. Look at bruh. Look at bruh. You down, baby. Come on, we're gonna go outside in a minute. Okay, there you go. Sit right there. Nigga, don't y'all start fighting. Don't show off in front of company. Don't show off. Don't show off in
I
front of company.
remember when the Joltos got them. They were
Look,
so cute.
and here go Nikki right here. This is Sissy right here. Don't you look me in my face. I don't play that shit. You know we don't do that. Let's kiss from afar. Blow, blow. Nick, Nick. Mama, Nick, 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 Nick. This boy. Don't y'all start fighting. Don't they get they get
I was
mad.
just about to
You
say
see 'em?
that.
Look,
Lady in the Tramp, yo.
they gonna get bad. Here they go. There you go. It's gonna go. They're gonna go crazy. Come here, Penny. Let them say you. Okay. Y'all, that Penny girl. This the old girl right here.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
She the one that came in. She the one that came here to start the disturbance. She the one that started. She the one that came here to start this. Y'all hear them? They showing off behind me. They wrestling.
That's a water rat. That's a water rat. Yo.
Huh? Would you say
I said,
Reggie?
that's a water rat
Yeah. This
from
my
the movie.
this
I
right
forgot what movie that was.
this one right here. She is smart. Penny is so smart. And you know her sister name was Sky. She was the white one that passed away. And so Penny is 10 years old. She's 10 years old. So she's older.
Man, she old.
She taught them how to make some moves. They look out the window and all kinds of shit. Penny is the teacher. Yeah, she the mom around here. Look, look, look. She climbing up on me. She just holds on to me like that. She rides in the car with me and everything. Those girls need car seats because they too buck wild. I have to get them straight. But yeah,
They ankle biters. You gotta be
yeah.
scared
And
more of them
she
than the pit
starts.
bulls.
Penny a shit starter though. Penny a shit starter. She won't let nobody touch her or pet her. You cannot. Nobody. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But y'all listen, I know I really enjoyed you guys tonight. It kind of felt real good. And you know, I like it on this side, y'all. I'm talking about on this side. You know, they said, it's got that side, this side, this side. No, I like it on this side. The reason why I do is because it's peaceful. It's really not it's not no bad people on this side for real. And like I said before, it's really not no bad people on the other side. They just choose to do that ignorant shit. Not everybody, not all, not all. But I'm just saying, hey, get on. She on my back. she on my, she on my back. Get down, Nikki. Get down.
Those are her babies now.
Yeah, but y'all, I really appreciate y'all coming through and stuff. But I'm gonna have to let my girls go outside and do their business. Now unless y'all want to put y'all on look, now unless y'all want me to put y'all on pause and I go out there with them, but I have to make sure I watch them when they go out there. They ain't gonna do nothing but take a quick piss and come back in here. That's what they're gonna do. But I have like
Nah.
it'd be animals and shit out there at night. But I think I'm gonna end the live, y'all. But this was fun, and I'm glad y'all came over to hang out with the old girl and
Thank
shit.
you. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate you for even letting me come up. And
you did
Rachel
good
was
to
nice
Chicago.
being
I'm
on
telling
there. And
you, you had me
Mr.
Sammy Davis.
Candyman. I'm gonna have to hit Rachel next. I'm gonna have to hit Rachel because see,
yeah,
she likes to talk deep. So I need to get over there so we can get into some deep some
Yeah.
deep talking with her poetry because I love the way she do her poetry and stuff like that.
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, I've been hearing your stuff too. I've been trying to look at your stuff, but you know what we got to do, y'all. We do have to support each other more, though. And I need to do better, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do be watching the replay, but not as not I should. So I'm kind of guilty of that, and I'm gonna try to do better to support everybody that's over or so called on this side, or somebody with some sense and talking some sense. I ain't supporting nothing ignorant. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I'm not supporting nothing really crazy. And when y'all joking and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna come in there, but I don't mean no harm. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
can
I'm
you
gonna
Yeah,
handle?
come, but I'm, you know,
I'm
I'm gonna,
with you. I'm with you.
Yes, can I talk?
yeah. But when it start getting all real crazy and say I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna shoot you up. I ain't into that bullshit now. Okay, fun and jokes, y'all.
Yeah,
Fun and jokes and building. That's all I want to do. Okay, y'all. Let's do
yeah.
better if we can.
That's what I'm about. That's all I want to do with all my peace and
Yeah,
blessings. With a
yeah,
little prayers.
yeah.
Yo, get
If
over
you said,
here!
yeah,
I'm telling
Chicago, you said peace and blessings. One more again.
you, I'm gonna ether somebody, yo.
If she said peace and blessings,
I
one
was
more
ready
again.
to ether somebody.
but thank you. And I do. I was a
Thanks,
little
y'all.
nervous. That's why I was running at the mouth. When I run at the mouth, that's because I'm nervous. But
You all
I'm
right?
gonna feel better next time. So next time I'll be less winded.
That's how I know how to
But I
cut you
really
off.
appreciate it.
I know how to cut you off. I'll cut you off in a minute. But no, Mr. Chicago,
Yeah.
everything is cool. When y'all come over here, I want y'all to feel like y'all at home. You don't have, you know, you can take your shoes off in your own house. I ain't got to smell your feet. So come on over here.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. And I
Okay.
wish you all well.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
You
gonna see.
too. I
I'm gonna
appreciate
see.
all y'all.
Okay, babe, I'm gonna see you guys around in the chat. I want to thank each and everyone that came in here. I'm sure I missed y'all names, and I'm really sorry about that. I was so busy running my face over here, but I appreciate everybody over here in the chat. Thanks so much for coming, y'all. Y'all hit
Same
that
here.
like button on your way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and behave yourselves. Okay, walk in peace, y'all. Walk in peace, and just follow you. I promise you that. All right, TJ. Mr. Brown boy, y'all get ready for work tomorrow. Everybody go to bed and get ready for work, okay?
Peace and
All right. Good
blessings, y'all.
night.
Love y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for all the donations, everybody. Big, small, clicks, types, all of that. I really appreciate y'all. Mwah. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Let me take these little babies outside. Thank y'all.